We got for you for this week. According to the Renewable Fuels Association, the week ending November 5th, production lessened by 68,000 barrels per day, or 6.1% to 1.039 million barrels per day. That's equivalent to 43.64 million gallons daily, 6.3% above this week last year, but only a 0.9% above the same week in 2019. Ethanol stocks rose 0.8% to 9 weeks highs of 20.3 million barrels. We'll look at the numbers next.
November is full of observances which tie into the ag industry. There's National Hunger and Homeless Awareness Week, National Farm City Week, National Better Conservation Week, the Thanksgiving holiday, and so much more. Take the time to share the story of what your family farm is doing to be better stewards of the land and water. Look at ways your farm can contribute to the benefit of your local community. Do what you can to make an impact on the world around you this month and always. This message is from your friends at the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.
At midday, December corn is 13.5 higher at 5.68 and a quarter. March 13.25 higher at 5.77 and a half. January beans up a dime at 12.22 even. November 22 new crop 5 3/4 higher at 12.26 and a half. Soy meal for December 40 cents higher at 3.42.90 per ton. Soy oil 96 cents higher at 59.43. December Chicago wheat up 17.5 at 7.96. Minneapolis wheat up 20 1/4 at 10.33 and a half. On the Merck February live cattle 25 cents higher at 136.95. April feeders down a buck at 162.67. Lean hogs for February 65 cents higher at 79.40. Pork cutouts down a buck and 2 cents at $91 even. Class 3 milk down a dime at 18.02. That's a check of the midday markets on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.
Hunters, for all your hunting supplies, stop into Firearms in Cherokee. They sell, trade, buy, clean, and repair guns of any make or model. Get your hunting license and tags, as well as ammo, game calls, decoys, blinds, safety harnesses, hunting knives, and all accessories. Firearms is also your one-stop location for muzzle loading and shell reloading supplies. In fact, they handle products for any type of game that you're hunting, including sales of muzzle loaders, shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Store hours are from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Thursdays until 7 p.m., and 9 to 12 Saturdays. That's Firearms, located on Highway 59 North in Cherokee, or call 225-2213.
Good day and welcome to another edition of Outdoor Adventures Radio with host Gary Howie. I'm Simon Fuller. This week we're talking about 3 of the deer senses that have most likely caught you in the field, in the blind, in the tree stand, somewhere along the lines. If we better understand them, we can put that info to work for us when hunting them. Gary, let's start by talking with the deer's sense of sight.
Yeah, you bet. You know, how good is the deer's vision? Well, researchers have said that it's up to 5 times better than ours, and they're farsighted. That's what they've came across in this study, and they've got a real wide field of view. Mm-hmm. Also, they aren't totally colorblind. They see some yellows and some blues, but they have trouble seeing reds and greens. So, you know, the hunter's orange doesn't seem to bother them. It's just a dark color. You know, and one thing, too, their eyes protrude from their head. Right. So they've got like 310-degree peripheral vision. They can see almost completely around their head. They have large pupils and the membranes in the back that give them better low-light vision. It doesn't take much for them to bust you. Just some little minute thing. If they see something that looks out of place, boy, just better safe than sorry, I guess is the word for it, and they're out of there. And their eyes, I guess, are orientated to pick up predator movement, because like you said, you know, they're the main course on a lot of predators' meals. So their vision is one of their main senses, what they use among the other 3, but you put the 3 together that they have, and they're hard to fool. They really are.
Thank you, Gary, for the great information. Thank you for joining us, and thanks to our fine sponsors who make Outdoor Adventures Radio possible Monday through Saturday. Until next time, may your adventures be great.
Wellness. Let Orange City Area Health System help you unpack this big and important part of life.
Wellness encompasses all of the things that'll help keep you healthy today and for the long haul. It's preventative and active care to keep you on track both physically and mentally.
Orange City Area Health System encourages you to get up to date with important screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, skin cancer and vascular screenings, blood pressure, and blood sugar checks.
For the overall wellness of your mind and body, trust Orange City Area Health System.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. This is the Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate Program here, and we're doing it on a Wednesday, just into the afternoon here as we have the Class 8-player semifinals going on. Just a little bit ago, Cam did take on Audubon. Find out how that game came out as we go live to the field, because we actually recorded this yesterday. So that's the magic of radio. So here we go. Remsen St. Mary's getting set to take on the Easton Valley Riverhawks, and I got Bill Bizzoni joining me here. Bill, thanks for coming on here. And Bill, last week over in Gilbertville, 64-42, Remsen St. Mary's came out on top, but this Remsen St. Mary's team just a little bit beat up right now.
Well, they sure. I told you maybe they could do this in the middle of the season where there's not so beat up. But here's my question to you: the state of Iowa. I'm surprised they didn't put Remsen St. Mary's versus Audubon and Cam taking on Don Bosco.
Yeah, either that or Noah Fonda was still in it last week.
Right.
That from a standpoint of getting teams closer together to play each other. So that would have been a little bit better. But the road to the Dome actually went right past the Dome. And
did you get a chance to see the Dome?
We didn't go into Cedar Falls. You just kind of take Highway 20. You kind of go right past Waterloo. There's an amusement park in Waterloo. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
No, Ryan Hayek was riding. He goes, "Hey, what's that over there? Looks like there's some roller coasters." He says, "I'd never ride a roller coaster in my life." So, but yeah, then you kind of go past, and then there's a little town, and then you kind of pull into Gilbertville. It's just kind of a small town, and you go to the football field, and you can definitely tell it's one of those small schools, and kind of has that football Friday night feeling that just small towns and people show up to these things.
So what was the atmosphere like that night? When you got to Gilbertville, Don Bosco football. I mean, Don Bosco is known for all their championships. What was that like that night?
It's kind of neat. You go into the press box, and they have all their state qualifier banners hanging in the press box, because the AD said that they didn't have very much room in their gym. And, it's kind of neat. The AD there, Tom, was telling me that, they got their bleachers. This school is shutting down, so they got the bleachers from here. Well, the other school is going to replace a fence around the field, so they got the fence from another school. And then the scoreboard was from another school that wasn't going to play football anymore. So it's kind of a Frankenstein football field, because it's kind of bits and pieces from everywhere around there, but it was kind of neat just to go over there to Gilbertville.
Looked like there was a lot of people there that night too.
There was, yeah. There's a big crowd from Remsen St. Mary's, a big crowd from Don Bosco. It was definitely fun, and it made it worth it a lot better, since that 3-hour road trip on the way back home was a lot easier after a 64-42.
Right. I'm glad that it worked out for you guys, especially like you said, that 3-hour trip on the way home.
But, yeah, you look at this Remsen St. Mary's team, Wesley Gallus, hopefully he's still continuing to improve and do better. He's one that was injured. Sean Cronin, Ty Tritz, and Nathan Britt, all these linemen, they're hurt right now. And I don't think they're playing in this game. So you got Caden Groper, Colin Homan, a freshman at 6'4", 200, Lennon Steichen, a freshman, 6'3", 240. These.
Did you say Steichen?
Yes, Steichen. Lennon Steichen, a freshman, 6'3", 240 pounds.
We got another Steichen coming up.
You got another Steichen. So, this, and then you got Hunter Pick. These kids, Pick is a sophomore, Groper's a junior. Those two kids, they're going to get a lot of snaps in this game, and it's going to come down to, something as simple as conditioning.
If there's one kid that's putting a lot of time in, ever since his freshman year, even junior high years, was Groper.
Yep.
I think he's, number 64?
64, yep.
And this kid has put the time in the weight room, and this kid has just improved vastly here in the last couple of years.
And he's one of those kids, he's listed 5'9", 220, but his feet are very, very quick. He's got very good footwork.
Yeah, my senior year, I was 5'9", 220. So when I look at him, I think, wow, that was me my senior year.
That was about like Bill out there. So here this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks teams, they're heading to the Unidome here, take on this Easton Valley team. And, Remsen St. Mary's this year, they've had a fantastic year led by quarterback Cale Ortman. He's thrown for 28 touchdowns. He also has 29 on the ground. He's not everything, though. Brennan Fish has had a really good season. They got two really good receivers with, Ryan Willman and Austin Jensen. Those two guys, those are a tough matchup for any team you put out on the field.
Well, you got size. You're talking just tall wideouts, wide receivers. I'll take that over anything, because once you start talking about 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", that's hard to defend.
very tough to defend. But this Easton Valley team, they've got some playmakers, man. They've got Connor Gruber, a senior quarterback, completes 70% of his passes. He has 2,600 passing yards, and he has thrown for 48 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. On the ground as a team, they've rushed for 2,004 yards. They've got Charlie Simpson. He's a junior running back. He's averaging 9 yards per carry, just over 1,100 yards, 27 touchdowns this season. So he's really tough to stop. I look at this Charlie Simpson, and I think back to Remsen St. Mary's a few years ago. You remember the name Kanan Cox?
Yes.
Those were like Kanan's numbers.
Well, I totally
9
agree.
yards a carry. Yeah,
I agree. And you look at, of course, their quarterback is just unbelievable. Usually an 8-man football team loves to run the ball. This is kind of a mix. They go with a mix. They like to run the ball, and they love to throw the ball. So anyway, it's kind of like pick your poison.
Yep, 2,000 yards on the ground, 2,600 through the air. So, coaches say they like to be balanced. That's about as balanced as you can get.
And and here's another thing. Don Bosco, they played Don Bosco beginning of the season.
You're right.
And they pretty much throttled Don Bosco.
Yeah, you're right. Early in the season, Easton Valley, I think that was the first game of the year. They beat Don Bosco 60-14.
Jeez.
Yeah, Don Bosco lost their first 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
We were kind of thinking, what's going on with Don Bosco?
Well, we don't have to worry about Don Bosco this year, but then they turn around, won the rest of their games, and then, of course, they got beat by Remsen St. Mary's. So that sounded like you had a good game over there the other night, Don Bosco. They scored first. Remsen St. Mary's turned around and they scored. So it was just kind of a back and forth situation. So, man, I just hope these injuries doesn't come back and haunt them.
I agree with you. And I think it was middle of the way through the third quarter, Don Bosco made that a 1-score game.
Right.
I think they cut it down to 8 points.
Right.
And then the fourth quarter, St. Mary's kind of, they start realizing, hey, nobody can match up with Jensen and our other receivers here, Jensen and Ryan Willman. So we're just going to, kind of go over the top of everybody. And Ryan Hayek, he was getting a little excited that, hey, they're going to make it. And I thought to myself, in the game of 8-man football, that game's not over till it's 0-0-0 time left on the scoreboard.
But you know what? You were talking with Coach Johnson from Easton Valley and the stage, being put on the stage and performing. Remsen St. Mary's boys, they're used to this.
Yes, the baseball, basketball, football, whatever it is, these kids have had success. And, these Easton Valley kids, they might walk into the Unidome and maybe get a little shell-shocked.
It's a different situation.
So you've played at the Unidome, right?
Yes.
What was that like when you walked out there?
Hot.
Well, they say it's a perfect 72 degrees in there.
Yeah. But you got to remember, I was only a junior back then, and I think I was like 5'8", 245 pounds. So I didn't play, but I warmed up. By the time you start warming up, it's hot, it's big, and it's a different situation at the Unidome.
So, we're definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, coming up here, 1 o'clock kickoff here, hopefully, as the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks getting set to take on the Easton Valley Riverhawks here on FM 92.1. What we'll do is we'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have Coach Tony Johnson from Easton Valley join us here on the Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate Program. Bill, thanks for stopping in here.
You bet.
Appreciate it. We'll have Coach Johnson coming up next here on KCAG.
Our renovation is complete, and it's time to celebrate. Hi, this is John Wilkie of Central Bank in Cherokee. With greater access to our bankers and insurance agents, new technology, and a modern look, you'll enjoy a better banking experience at our main office on Main. Stop by and see the changes and take advantage of our product specials. We're thankful for your support and couldn't be more proud to serve our community. At Central Bank, we make it happen. Member FDIC.
Make this holiday season extra special. A holiday loan from North Star Community Credit Union can help you bring your family together to celebrate or give someone that perfect gift. And to make it even sweeter, anyone who's approved for a 2021 holiday loan will be entered to win $250. That'll go a long way this holiday season. Call any of our loan officers in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon and ask about the holiday loan special at North Star Community Credit Union today. Loan special runs October 1st through December 15th. Must be approved for a loan to win contest. $1,000 minimum loan requirement, federally insured by NCUA.
At Cherokee Regional Medical Center, you're not a stranger, you're a friend, and your health is important to us. When you've got a health emergency, we're here with good people, medical expertise, and advanced technology to take care of you. It's good to know that quality health care is available to you close to home. Cherokee Regional Medical Center is a Level 4 trauma center providing a wide range of services for emergency care, including physician consultation, lab evaluations, x-rays, surgery, and transport. Because at Cherokee Regional Medical Center, it's all about you.
Mojo's Antique Barn invites you in for the holiday open house weekend on November 18th, 19th, and 20th. We have our Christmas decor out for the season, including Christmas trees, vintage ornaments, Christmas lights, decor, and a great variety of gift items. And for the hard-to-find shopper, we have gift certificates available. We are also offering gift wrapping for the holiday season. Shop local. Shop Mojo's Antique Barn this holiday season and get your mojo on.
The Cherokee Collision Center wishes the Cherokee Braves good luck during this football season. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be on the Cherokee team, so go Braves! And speaking of a team, let the Cherokee Collision Center help you out if you happen to have a fender bender, or maybe you'd like to accessorize your vehicle, or need some windshield work. How about a hitch put on? The team at the Cherokee Collision Center is here to work for you.
Come to the best. Welcome back to our Orange City Area Healthcare tailgate program. We have Coach Tony Johnson here with the Easton Valley Riverhawks. And, Coach, you guys find yourselves into the semifinals here in Class 8 player. Coach, you guys were able to take down Key 67-22 in the quarterfinals. And it's tough to beat a team twice in the season, just playing them, just a few weeks apart. Coach, tell us a little bit about that game against Key.
Yeah, so basically the first time we played Key was up there, and I don't know if people are familiar, but we're about 3 hours apart, so it's a really tough, long bus trip, and unfortunately, our trip up to Key, we had rented a charter bus, and it broke down, and so we were actually stranded on the side of the road for about a half hour before we actually ended up getting into Lansing and into the game, so we were kind of behind the eight ball to start the night, but kudos to Key. They played a phenomenal game that night, and we just had to keep coming back, and we did find a way to win that game, which kind of puts you in the position to win the district and get those home games that you're so much after in the playoffs. So we were able to do that, and the second time around with Key, we had made a lot of mistakes, and we corrected those mistakes, and we didn't turn the ball over, and we actually forced some turnovers, and we really got the momentum going early on and just kind of took care of business from there on out.
And, Coach, the football season is a long football season, so what are some things that you're proud of with this Riverhawk football team that you guys have continued to improve on throughout the football season?
You're exactly right. It is a long season, and I got a very hard-working group of guys. We really kind of capture it. We take about 2 weeks off after each season, and then we kind of get after it in the weight room. And, we were joking that last year we started about November 30th with our weight training, and that's 3 times a week all the way through. And then, you get into the summer, and we were able to do weight training workouts and then hit the field for some skill work and whatnot. So these guys have been hard after it for a long time leading up to this point. But, it's all about reps and hard work. And, you either get the commitment or you don't. And I got 29 guys that are kind of all in on it. So it really it gets to the point where you're building and climbing up that mountain, and you want to get to the top, and we're very close.
Hey, Coach, tell us about your football team here a little bit at Easton Valley. It starts with the guys up front. You've got a good line. You've got a good quarterback, good running back, a bunch of different guys that can make plays. Tell us about this offense that you guys run a little bit.
Yeah, so we're pretty dynamic. We're able to try to stay balanced with our running attack and our passing attack, and you said it right up front. Our O-line is very physical, and there's a lot of speed there. And so that we're able to do some different things on sweeps and traps and whatnot to accommodate that speed. But on the speed on the outside really humps our quarterback, who's is a 2-year starter, Connor Groover, who's had a phenomenal year. And we were able to coax his twin brother, Aiden Groover, out for football for the first time. He's been a cross-country runner, so he actually did both this year and qualified for the state cross-country meet, and he's one of our receivers too. So he's a phenomenal athlete, and you add a dynamic kid like that out on a field, it's pretty fun to watch. So and then both sides of the ball offensively, and the thing that I've probably been most impressed with our our team is our defense. Our D-line's been phenomenal all year, kind of led by our guy in the middle, Dylan Beck, who also plays guard for us. But we have a very dynamic player in Hayden Felke, who plays tight end for us as well. But he's a very tough D end, and they set the tone for the game, and we're able to make our linebackers flow. And I've got a good one in Andon Farrell, who plays middle linebacker for us for the last couple of years, and just really gets the job done. But they're able to put that pressure on to allow us to do a lot of things defensively and really try to shut teams down.
Coach, here you go into the semifinals, and you're taking on a defending 8-player state champion with Remsen St. Mary's, but you look to last year's team and this year's team, and it's a whole bunch of different names. It's kind of a new team here. And what do you know about this Remsen St. Mary's team, and what are some things that you're going to have to do to be successful?
Well, you're exactly right. New names, but, same program. So obviously it's going to be a really tough challenge. They do an outstanding job there at Remsen to get their teams ready to go and just play high-quality football. And, just watching on film and whatnot, just super impressed with their physicality of their O-line and the way they move. And obviously they have a top-notch quarterback who gets the job for them and gets the job done for them. And then the receivers, they get some really tall receivers that move really well. Just super impressed with how they get their yardage and how they get it done. And, it's just textbook stuff. You could tell they're just a well-coached football team. And, it's going to be a big challenge for us. That'll be tough for us, and we're looking forward to it, though.
Coach, what are you going to do to prepare these kids to walk into the Unidome there at Easton Valley? I guess I'm not 100% familiar with your program there, but have you guys qualified in 8-man before? How recently? And how are these kids going to react to a big stage?
Yeah, that's a great question. The last time anyone qualified in 8-man here would have been back in the Preston days, and that was in 2000, I believe, 10. But so none of these guys on the squad have qualified for the Dome. This was our third year in a row that we had qualified for the quarterfinals, but this was the first year we actually got past that quarterfinal game finally. So the experiences will be great, but I will say that we've had kids play on big stages before. We qualified for the state basketball tournament last year. A lot of those kids are on this team, and then year in and year out, we have kids qualify for the state track meet. We've had a lot of these boys also play baseball, and they played in big stages, not the state stage, but big stages there too. So it's going to be a challenge for sure, but I think it's a challenge that we're definitely embracing and ready to go.
And, Coach, we're talking with Coach Johnson here from Easton Valley. Coach, tell us a little bit about your history. How long have you been the head coach there, and why do you love the game of 8-man football?
Well, it's kind of funny. I didn't know if I would love the game of 8-man football. I've been a coach for over 20 years. I enjoyed coaching some 11-man. Back in my earlier teaching days, I was at Highland of Riverside, and I coached under a coach by the name of Dan Dickel. And Coach Dickel and I coached Highland Lone Tree together for a while, and then we just were coaching Highland together. And then I was the head coach at Highland for 6 years, and then I took the principal job here at Easton Valley, which Preston is my hometown, so I kind of came home, and I took over as principal, and then 3 years later I took over the football program. So this is my fourth year coaching at Easton Valley, and we've really kind of turned things around and got some things rolling here football-wise, and it's been a great experience for everybody.
We'd like to thank Coach Tony Johnson here from the Easton Valley Riverhawks. Coach, thank you so much for your time here. We appreciate it, and hope you have a good game here coming up Wednesday in the semifinals against Remsen St. Mary's.
All right, thank you.
Hi, this is Joyce Rasmus from Rasmus Realty and Auction Company. Family values and a high degree of business integrity combine to make Rasmus Realty your real estate team. From your very first home to the dream home you've been waiting for, we will help make your move smooth, fun, and painless with our expertise. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or need to sell your home as well, we will provide expert real estate services. We pride ourselves on treating every client as the unique individual they are. Everyone's real estate needs are different, and we tailor the home buying and selling process to meet each individual's needs. We will walk you through the entire process. Rasmus Realty and Auction Company, downtown Cherokee at the corner of Main and Highway 59. You can also find us online at rasmusrealty.com.
It's a friendly place. It's a caring place. It's a place to call home. It's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Residents enjoy the activities, caring staff, dining experience, and so much more. Cherokee Specialty Care also offers an extensive variety of superior rehabilitation services to meet the diverse social, physical, and emotional needs of each resident, providing long-term rehabilitation services, skilled nursing care, and hospice care. That's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Call them today.
Looking to share common ground with your family doctor? Then Orange City Area Health System is the right place for you and your loved ones. Their family medicine providers and specialists with a variety of backgrounds and expertise to meet your individual needs welcomes Dr. Tyler Faber to their team. Dr. Faber also serves with the birth care and emergency medicine teams, and as a native of rural Sioux County, he continues to work on his family's farm while providing medical services for all generations in the region. Find common ground with your family doctor at Orange City Area Health System.
Our renovation is complete, and it's time to celebrate. Hi, this is Bruce Daigle of Central Insurance at Central Bank in Cherokee. We've added offices, expanded the drive-up, and incorporated a whole new look. The changes are impressive. Stop by our main office on Main, see the updates, and take advantage of the product specials. We're humbled by your support and couldn't be more proud to serve our community. At Central Insurance, we protect what matters.
Make this holiday season extra special. A holiday loan from North Star Community Credit Union can help you bring your family together to celebrate or give someone that perfect gift. And to make it even sweeter, anyone who's approved for a 2021 holiday loan will be entered to win $250. That'll go a long way this holiday season. Call any of our loan officers in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon and ask about the holiday loan special at North Star Community Credit Union today. Loan special runs October 1st through December 15th. Must be approved for a loan to win contest. $1,000 minimum loan requirement, federally insured by NCUA.
At Cherokee Regional Medical Center, you're not a stranger, you're a friend, and your health is important to us. When you've got a health emergency, we're here with good people, medical expertise, and advanced technology to take care of you. It's good to know that quality health care is available to you close to home. Cherokee Regional Medical Center is a Level 4 trauma center providing a wide range of services for emergency care, including physician consultation, lab evaluations, x-rays, surgery, and transport. Because at Cherokee Regional Medical Center, it's all about you.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Yes, this is the Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate Program, and thanks to the Easton Valley head football coach, Tony Johnson. So, yes, this is the Class 8-player semifinals. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks find themselves taking on Easton Valley and the Riverhawks. So, yes, this is set up to be a good game here. You know, once you get down to the Unidome, anything can happen. Just looking forward to this game coming up here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to step aside here for a few moments. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Tim Osterman of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. That's up next here on the Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate Show right here on KCHE.
Ho, ho, ho from Mojo Joe. That's right, Mojo's is in the Christmas spirit, and the store is full of Christmas decor. Mojo's Antique Barn is stocked with Christmas trees, vintage ornaments, Christmas lights, and great gift ideas. We have a large variety of gifts for all ages, and I'll even wrap your gift for you. It doesn't get any easier than that. No worries about running out of inventory here. Our pickers are always bringing in new items. Shop local this holiday season. Shop Mojo's Antique Barn.
The Cherokee Collision Center wishes the Cherokee Braves good luck during this football season. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be on the Cherokee team, so go Braves! And speaking of a team, let the Cherokee Collision Center help you out if you happen to have a fender bender, or maybe you'd like to accessorize your vehicle, or need some windshield work. How about a hitch put on? The team at the Cherokee Collision Center is here to work for you.
Come to the best. Hi, this is Joyce Rasmus from Rasmus Realty and Auction Company. Family values and a high degree of business integrity combine to make Rasmus Realty your real estate team. From your very first home to the dream home you've been waiting for, we will help make your move smooth, fun, and painless with our expertise. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or need to sell your home as well, we will provide expert real estate services. We pride ourselves on treating every client as the unique individual they are. Everyone's real estate needs are different, and we tailor the home buying and selling process to meet each individual's needs. We will walk you through the entire process. Rasmus Realty and Auction Company, downtown Cherokee at the corner of Main and Highway 59. You can also find us online at rasmusrealty.com.
It's a friendly place. It's a caring place. It's a place to call home. It's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Residents enjoy the activities, caring staff, dining experience, and so much more. Cherokee Specialty Care also offers an extensive variety of superior rehabilitation services to meet the diverse social, physical, and emotional needs of each resident, providing long-term rehabilitation services, skilled nursing care, and hospice care. That's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Call them today.
Wellness. Let Orange City Area Health System help you unpack this big and important part of life.
Wellness encompasses all of the things that'll help keep you healthy today and for the long haul. It's preventative and active care to keep you on track both physically and mentally.
Orange City Area Health System encourages you to get up to date with important screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, skin cancer and vascular screenings, blood pressure, and blood sugar checks.
For the overall wellness of your mind and body, trust Orange City Area Health System.
Our renovation is complete, and it's time to celebrate. Hi, this is John Wilkie of Central Bank in Cherokee. With greater access to our bankers and insurance agents, new technology, and a modern look, you'll enjoy a better banking experience at our main office on Main. Stop by and see the changes and take advantage of our product specials. We're thankful for your support and couldn't be more proud to serve our community. At Central Bank, we make it happen. Member FDIC.
Make this holiday season extra special. A holiday loan from North Star Community Credit Union can help you bring your family together to celebrate or give someone that perfect gift. And to make it even sweeter, anyone who's approved for a 2021 holiday loan will be entered to win $250. That'll go a long way this holiday season. Call any of our loan officers in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon and ask about the holiday loan special at North Star Community Credit Union today. Loan special runs October 1st through December 15th. Must be approved for a loan to win contest. $1,000 minimum loan requirement, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back here to KCHE Sports and our Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate program. We're getting set for Class 8-player semifinals here, and we have Coach Tim Osterman joining us here from the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Coach, how are we doing here today?
Hey, we're doing great, Keith. Thanks for following us.
No problem. Coach, here we go into the semifinals of Class 8-player. And first of all, let's kind of recap that Don Bosco game here just a little bit. I remember talking to you after the game, and you guys were able to do something that, not a lot of teams are ever able to do, and that is to go into Don Bosco, into Gilbertville, and get out of there with a victory. Coach, just talk about what a grind that game was.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that. They're probably the best 8-2 team I've ever had to play against. They can do pretty much whatever they want. They can throw the ball, they can run the ball, and they have experienced coaches that can get their guys in the right spots in terms of being offensively effective, defensively effective. They work hard at it. So for us, I think it was really just a matter of trying to find those advantages. Where did we have them? How could we exploit them? And then could we execute them? And I think we did a good job offensively of just doing enough in the run game and doing enough in the passing game to keep scoring. That was the biggest thing that we kind of knew that we had to go into it with. And then we kind of figured that we had to get about 3 stops each half, and we were able to get that. We got 4 turnovers, got a couple of punts, so I think we accomplished what we needed to do. So we were really happy with what the kids did. But, yeah, like you said, it was a grind. I mean, they were going to run at you, and then all of a sudden they could score really quick with a pass. So, yeah, it was a headache, but I'm glad we came out on the winning end.
And, Coach, in that game, junior quarterback Cale Ortman had a fantastic game, just about 250 yards through the air with 5 touchdowns, 137 more on the ground with 2 touchdowns. Talk about Cale's ability just to make the right reads and just make the right play all the time for this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks defense.
Yeah, I had to give a lot of credit to Cale, obviously, his ability to process information. A lot of credit to his coaches, too. I know Ryan Gallus has really worked hard in getting this offense ready to go. Levi DeBrink and has really tried to help with that passing game. And then, of course, Michael Coyne's done a great job with his offensive line. So, a lot of credit to the coaches. They deserve everything that's going right in this offense right now. But in terms of what Cale can do, he's got a great a great arm. He's got great wide receiver weapons that can make, obviously the tough catches when they need to be made, and of course they can run away from people. That makes a big difference. And then he's a tough runner too, right? I mean, so he understands, his role in the offense and what things are going to occur out in front of him. And like I said, the offensive line does a nice job of keeping him clean when he needs it. So Kale's done a great job for a guy who's just kind of stepping into starting this first year. He's done a great job, and I'm looking for a great encore this week.
Hey, Coach, you bring up this week. Here we go on Wednesday into the
KCHE Cherokee.
Carrying Rose Week is this week at Spirit Stogies and Stuff in Holstein. Bring in 2 canned goods for the local pantry plus a $10 bill and get 12 beautiful roses for the ones you love. Carrying Rose Week through November 13th at Spirit Stogies and Stuff, Holstein.
ABC News is brought to you by the Angel Insurance Agency, located at 108 South 2nd Street in Cherokee.
Hi, this is Becky Bloom with the Angel Insurance Agency in Cherokee. Come see my dad, Rick, or myself for all your health insurance needs. Give us a call, 225-2075.
ABC News, I'm Faith Abube. In Wisconsin, prosecutors are cross-examining Kyle Rittenhouse. Kenosha County Assistant District Attorney Thomas Binger questioned Rittenhouse about the assault rifle used at the protest in Kenosha last summer when he shot and killed 2 demonstrators and injured a third.
You intentionally used deadly force against Joseph Rosenbaum, correct?
Yes.
You intentionally used deadly force against the man who came and tried to kick you in the face,
yes.
Correct? You intentionally used deadly force against Anthony Huber, correct?
Yes. Earlier, Rittenhouse broke down in tears on the stand while answering questions posed by the defense. The CDC is urging Americans to get their booster shots and get vaccinated if they are eligible, warning COVID cases are going up again in the weeks leading into the holiday travel season. In France, Vice President Kamala Harris meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron. Earlier, she laid a wreath at an American military cemetery ahead of Veterans Day. This is ABC News.
All right, listen up, people. Sean Avery here. If you enjoy alcohol, chances are at some point you've been hungover, torn up, in the Hurt Locker. Well, here's a little secret. Goodies hangover powder relieves pain fast, helps wake you up, and it tastes good. I'm not kidding around. You got a case of ginfluenza, bourbonitis? No problem. Get Goodies hangover powder. Real medicine for real hangovers.
Goodies Hangover, aspirin and caffeine in powder form. Place on tongue and take with water. Hangover responsibly. Find it at Dollar General.
It's not magic that will deliver 1 billion packages to homes across the country this holiday. It's the United States Postal Service. And we don't need a team of reindeer to do it because we've added more vehicles to our fleet. And while we don't come down your chimney, we can pick up presents for you and yours. So if making more holiday deliveries to homes in the U.S. than anyone else seems like magic, that means we're doing our job. Share the magic at USPS.com/helpers.
We're going to get to that game coming up shortly. Hang on, we'll get to you. Sometimes those 8-man football games, they run a little bit longer due to the fact that they score more points. Forecast brought to you by Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids, on your way anyway, and the State Savings Bank member FDIC. For the rest of today, rain, seeing some mist right now, 50. Rain mainly before 9. Low around 35. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, Thursday, sunny and 47. We'll be joining Keith here soon. Brought to you by Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids, on your way anyway, and the State Savings Bank member FDIC.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture invites you to their holiday open house November 12th and 13th. Spruce up your home for the holiday season with a new accessory that will be 15% off, along with other in-store specials.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids, on your way anyway with what you need every day.
The State Savings Bank now supports digital wallets. Call us today to set up your debit card for Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay and start paying easily from your mobile devices. State Savings Bank of Cherokee and Marcus, the bank that service-built. Member FDIC.
Classic Hits 92.1. KCHE, Cherokee.
At Cherokee Regional Medical Center, you're not a stranger, you're a friend, and your health is important to us. When you've got a health emergency, we're here with good people, medical expertise, and advanced technology to take care of you. It's good to know that quality health care is available to you close to home. Cherokee Regional Medical Center is a Level 4 trauma center providing a wide range of services for emergency care, including physician consultation, lab evaluations, x-rays, surgery, and transport. Because at Cherokee Regional Medical Center, it's all about you.
Mojo's Antique Barn invites you in for the holiday open house weekend on November 18th, 19th, and 20th. We have our Christmas decor out for the season, including Christmas trees, vintage ornaments, Christmas lights, decor, and a great variety of gift items. And for the hard-to-find shopper, we have gift certificates available. We are also offering gift wrapping for the holiday season. Shop local. Shop Mojo's Antique Barn this holiday season and get your mojo on.
The Cherokee Collision Center wishes the Cherokee Braves good luck during this football season. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be on the Cherokee team, so go Braves! And speaking of a team, let the Cherokee Collision Center help you out if you happen to have a fender bender, or maybe you'd like to accessorize your vehicle, or need some windshield work. How about a hitch put on? The team at the Cherokee Collision Center is here to work for you.
Come to the best.
Hi, this is Joyce Rasmus from Rasmus Realty and Auction Company. Family values and a high degree of business integrity combine to make Rasmus Realty your real estate team. From your very first home to the dream home you've been waiting for, we will help make your move smooth, fun, and painless with our expertise. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or need to sell your home as well, we will provide expert real estate services. We pride ourselves on treating every client as the unique individual they are. Everyone's real estate needs are different, and we tailor the home buying and selling process to meet each individual's needs. We will walk you through the entire process. Rasmus Realty and Auction Company, downtown Cherokee at the corner of Main and Highway 59. You can also find us online at rasmusrealty.com.
It's a friendly place. It's a caring place. It's a place to call home. It's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Residents enjoy the activities, caring staff, dining experience, and so much more. Cherokee Specialty Care also offers an extensive variety of superior rehabilitation services to meet the diverse social, physical, and emotional needs of each resident, providing long-term rehabilitation services, skilled nursing care, and hospice care. That's Cherokee Specialty Care in Cherokee. Call them today.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome back to the Orange City Area Healthcare Tailgate Program here on this Wednesday afternoon. Thanks again for joining us here as we are getting set for the Class 8-player semifinals. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, they are 11-0, taking on the 11-0 River Hawks of Easton Valley. So thanks again to Coach Tim Osterman of Remsen St. Mary's, Easton Valley's head football coach Tony Johnson for joining us here as well. And thanks to all of our sponsors here, including Central Insurance, North Star Community Credit Union, CRMC, Mojo's Antique Barn, the Collision Center, Rasmus Realty, Cherokee Specialty Care, and of course, Orange City Area Healthcare, as they are our title sponsor here for this tailgate program. Coming up, we are going to do the Golden Pheasant pregame show here live from the Unidome. We'll also have a Golden Pheasant halftime report and postgame show. We'll also have our Holzhauer Motors keys to the game here coming up here shortly. If you need a vehicle, stop up, see the fine folks at Holzhauer Motors in Cherokee. They will certainly take care of you. We're going to step aside here for just a moment. When I come back, it's going to be myself and Ryan Hayek live from the Unidome. Class 8-player semifinals on the way. That's up next here on KCHE.
Looking to share common ground with your family doctor? Then Orange City Area Health System is the right place for you and your loved ones. Their family medicine providers and specialists with a variety of backgrounds and expertise to meet your individual needs welcomes Dr. Tyler Faber to their team. Dr. Faber also serves with the birth care and emergency medicine teams, and as a native of rural Sioux County, he continues to work on his family's farm while providing medical services for all generations in the region. Find common ground with your family doctor at Orange City Area Health System.
Cherokee, it's classic hits 92.1.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome to the Unidome. A nice day here on a Wednesday afternoon. Coach, what's the saying when you come to Unidome? It's always no breeze and 72 degrees.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet dome for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks here. Yes, welcome to our Golden Pheasant pregame here, live from the Unidome. We'll go over our starting lineups here, the Golden Pheasant starting lineups. I'll go over Easton Valley here. They come into this game 11-0. They'll start quarterback Connor Gruber. Running back will be Charlie Simpson. Running back will be Aiden Farrell. And then you have Carson Fegan at wide receiver. Tight end is Hayden Felke. And then you have Ashton Hoying as your left guard. Your center, Carson Lee. And the right guard is Dylan Beck. So we'll have Coach Ryan Hayek joining us here. Go over that Golden Pheasant starting lineup for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks on the offensive side.
Offensively, quarterback will be Cale Ortman. Running back will be Brennan Fish. At the slot position will be Brody Shorg. And the two tight ends will be Ryan Willman and Austin Jensen. At left guard will be Hunter Pick. At center will be Caden Roper. And right guard will be Colin Holman.
So those are your starting lineups. Once again, big thank you to the Golden Pheasant in Remsen. Regardless of the outcome of this game, we're going to do a Meet the Team next Tuesday. I didn't tell you about that. Yeah, so you're invited to come grab a bite to eat with the Hawks over there if you can make it. Always big thanks to the Golden Pheasant in Remsen for being a very big supporter of this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks team. So as we get going here, let's talk about our Holzhauer Motors keys to the game. And we've got Coach Ryan Hayek here joining us. And Coach, first time you walk in here, you don't want the moment to be too big. I think that's a big key to this game.
Yeah, I hope the Hawks can take advantage of being here before over the last several years. So hopefully they don't get dome shocked and stay in the moment, just stay focused and execute. They're without a lot of guys today, with the lineman, Wesley Gallus at home. I know he's watching. They're without senior Sean Cronin, junior, not Jacob Britt, Nathan Britt. I called him Jacob last week, and he jumped me about that. So Nathan Britt's out. So and then Ty Tritch is out as well too. So not a lot of young guys need to step up for the Hawks. But you're right; they can't be afraid of the moment, and hoping that across the sideline from them, that Eastern Valley gets a little of that dome shock, first time experience, and they don't play to their level.
You're exactly right. So the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks here, game set to take on the Easton Valley Riverhawks. We'll step aside here for a few moments. Kickoff just moments away here. You're tuned into Hawks football. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football, that is, here on Class Kids, KCHE.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza and roasted chicken, something icy to drink, or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
This message is from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar's. Has it been more than a year since your annual wellness visit? These visits help us learn more about where your health is today so we can discuss your goals for your health in the future. Please call your healthcare provider at Floyd Valley Clinics today. Need a provider? We're happy to help you with that too. Learn more at floydvalley.org. Your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar's.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Ethan Farrell to kick this thing off here for the Riverhawks of Easton Valley. Ethan Farrell sets kickoff, and Brennan Fish back to return for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. And here is the opening kick of this semifinal game. Fish going to return this Out from the 5, out to the 10, 15, couple blocks, cuts back, and he's still on his feet, but he's going to be pushed down right around the 20, 21-yard line. Coach, just a nice, good return there to set the Hawks up to start this offensive drive.
Yeah, so Hawks get the ball first, so we'll see right away if the O-line can handle the trenches. Freshman Colin Holman going to get the nod here at the right guard, so we'll see how often they run behind him and trust them here in the beginning.
All right, so here is Cale Ortman. They kind of go with that hard count again. He's got 2 tight ends left, 2 tight ends right, or tight end and receiver. This is going to be a Cale keeper. Going to try and follow Holman, but not much there at the line. And it's going to be no gain on the play there for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. But I like that play call.
Just right away. Hey, freshman, we're going to go right behind you, big guy, and see what we can get. But unfortunately, the Hawks just couldn't win that line of scrimmage, couldn't get room for the pulling guard.
Here's a pistol formation here for Ortman. He's got Fish behind him, and this is going to be an option. Cale will keep it. He's going to fall forward a little bit. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Going to bring up third down and about 7 here coming up for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks as the ball is at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I like that play call, option to the short side of the field. I think Cale could have probably pitched it there for a little bit more yards, but, they're in third and manageable here.
All right, so here's the Hawks. With 2 receivers left, 1 right, you got Jensen lined up way right. Here's Ortman. He's going to drop back to pass, looks downfield, throws, has a receiver, and that is caught by Brody Short. And good job by Brody knowing exactly where he needed to be to get a first down out across the 31 to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, great routes there. The mesh and, the receivers trying to rub each other, trying to pick the other guy off, and Brody Short got just enough separation to complete the catch and get enough for the Hawk first down.
All right, so here's Cale Ortman. He's going to line up. Fish wide out right, Short left. And somebody jumped. I think that might have been Brody Short on that far side.
Yeah, he never can have receivers jump up a false start. That's one thing the Hawks have done the last how many games. They don't beat themselves, so they need to limit those.
All right, so it's going to hurt the Hawks there. It'll move them back 5 yards. They'll have first down and 15. All on their own 28-yard line. It's always a little confusing when you get to the dome here. And you got a man going in motion is Short. He'll go left to right. Ortman waiting for the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. As time throws out over the head of Austin Jensen. Too bad he couldn't have hit Jensen in stride there with the coverage. That was Carson Fegan, the junior.
Yeah, Jensen had a good position on his guy. Just Cale thought he was going to take it a little deeper, and that's where the overthrow came. So here we go, second and long here. These are the down and distances the Hawks need to try to avoid today.
Exactly right. Yeah, and you don't have to get it all in one shot. Get 8, 9, 10. Cut it in half. That would put you in good position for third down. Here's Ortman. Fish goes in motion from right to left. This is going to be an Ortman keeper. Follows Fish, falls forward. Going to gain about maybe a yard. Not a whole lot there for the Hawks. So third down and long coming up. This is going to be a big play for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks early in this game as we're tied 0-0. 10:24 to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they did a good job by just getting the very first down of the game, and then they backed it up with a false start. So let's see if they can get a big play here early in the game.
All right, so here's Cale Ortman waiting for the snap. Going to drop back to pass. They're going to probably take a shot downfield, and just a bad pass. A little miscommunication with Austin Jensen. Overthrew him, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks here to start this game off.
Yeah, Cale got pressure up the face, not able to set his feet and get a good throw there, and a nice job by the River Hawks by getting a punting down.
All right, so back to punt. This is going to be Austin Jensen, and it's going to be Carson Fegan, back to return this punt here for the River Hawks. Here's a punt from Jensen. Good punt. Fegan will field it right at the 16, and good open field tackle by Hunter Pick. Coach, that's tough to do for a lineman bringing down, a shifty receiver.
That was an unbelievable open field tackle by Hunter Pick, and needed that because that could have went for big yards. So nice job by Hunter Pick on covering that punt there, and first time seeing the Hawk defense here, and another freshman on the defensive line with tonight here.
So here comes this Easton Valley Riverhawks offense led by senior quarterback Connor Gruber. Little I formation, man, goes in motion. They'll hand this off to Simpson. Or no, excuse me, that was Fegan again. Carson Fegan maybe picked up 2 yards. Coach, I can't tell you the last time I saw an 8-man game where they lined up in I formation. It's been a while.
Yeah, this team has a lot of formations. They can go from I, they can go from shotgun, so very multiple on their offense.
Here's Gruber going to roll out to his right side, throws back across the middle on a sliding catch, caught for a first down by number 24. That's Hayden Felke, out across the 30 to the 34-yard line.
Well, it looks like the Easton Valley's going to do a little tempo here to start the game, and probably not a bad idea. And the quarterback's really good. That was a nice rollout pass.
And here's Gruber going to pitch this to Fegan again, and he's going to find a little room on the left side. Ball is on the turf, and it is recovered by the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, Austin Jensen.
That was huge for the Hawks. Get a nice big turnover there, and that's one thing they've done all year is getting those turnovers. And I think that was a big Poppy Groper with the knockdown of the fumble, and Jensen there to recover it. So let's see if the Hawks can capitalize. Last week they capitalized on all the turnovers, turned them into points, and we'll see here early if they are able to make that happen.
Looks like maybe Cale needing maybe just a Band-Aid on his hand or something.
It looks like he's got
maybe a little cut on that left hand. If you fall on the turf, it's easy to get a little blood.
Well, they need him back out ASAP here on an important drive here after a turnover.
In good field position, they'll start it at the 35-yard line. Is that right? I always get confused here. All right, here's Fish. Is this Fish? Yeah, going to take it out a little wildcat. He's going to pick up 2-3 yards. For the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, they've had a very successful season from junior quarterback Cale Ortman. He's thrown through for 28 yards in the air, 29 on the ground. Coach, very balanced. That's always tough to game plan against.
Yeah, Cale's an unbelievable athlete and having a great year and doing it with the arm and the feet. So hopefully he can be very effective here today, too.
Bunch of receivers to the left side. Cale's going to run that way, going behind home and gets a couple blocks. And really just a couple of yards. Going to bring up third down and maybe about 6 to go here. Did a good job of putting a hand on the back of Colin Home and says, hey, lead me forward.
Yeah, the Hawks are doing a good job getting the pulling guard out. We're just not getting to the second level. Or we're blocking more laterally than getting up to the next level. So I'd like to see maybe get a little Hunter pick here on a pull around to our side, to the wide side, and see with his speed we can get that done.
Here's third down and 6. Cale drops back, has time, has a receiver, and that's going to be Jensen spinning, staying on his feet. What a secondary effort by Jensen to get a first down out to about the 33-yard line. No score, first quarter, 8:07 to go.
Boy, he was stuffed short about 3 yards, and willpower to get the first down. Unbelievable play by the senior Jensen there. And last year he was unable to play. He got hurt early in the game, and so he had to sit out at the Dome. And so I know he's looking forward to having a big game today.
First down for the Hawks here this afternoon as Cale Ortman in pistol with Fish behind him. Short and Jensen outright. This is a handoff to Fish, and he's going to be stuffed right at the line. Not a whole lot there, as there will be no gain as he was brought down. I would get the number for the young man if he would turn sideways. That was number 24 of Easton Valley, Hayden Felke on the tackle there. Going to bring up second down and 11. Actually lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're having a tough time here early in the game trying to establish that line of scrimmage. Looks like their best bet right now is through the air. So we'll see, if the Hawks can try to go through the air a little earlier in the down and distance.
No score, 7:14 to go, opening quarter. Here is Ortman. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to be rushed out of the pocket, almost tripped up. He's going to take it off and run. He's got a lot of green. He's inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of about 15 yards.
Nice job by Cale. Felt the pressure and took it down and ran, and looks like the Easton Valley is going to do a lot of man-to-man, and so that should free up Cale on the scrambles, and nice job of getting 20 yards there.
So first down and 10 here for the Hawks, looking to get the first score in the game. 6:49 to go, opening quarter. You got Jensen out right, Shorg, and Fish out left. Here's a cross route, and that is a touchdown for Ryan Willman. What a nice ball thrown there by Cale Orman, found Willman right in stride to get 6 points.
Yeah, nice little slant route by Willman, and Cale put it right on the money, and Willman made a guy miss, and there you go. Hawks take advantage of the turnover.
Hawks lead 6-0. Now they're going to go for two. Two receivers right, Fish and Jensen. Short goes in motion, Fish out left. They're going to throw, that's Willman again, yes, and Willman hauls in the 2-point conversion. Hawks lead 8-0, 6:41 to go here in the opening quarter. Back in a minute, you're listening to Hawks football on KCHE and Forward Digital Solutions.
Hi, folks. Jensen here for our Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Dodge store in beautiful Lamar's, Iowa. Folks, we've got inventory everywhere. I mean, we're loaded, bursting at the seams. And, you know, just like I've been saying forever, no one will try harder to earn your business on a new Chrysler product. Jensen Chrysler in Lamar's, there's absolutely, positively no way we will lose a new car customer on a new Chrysler product. It won't happen. How can I be so sure? Because I'm Jensen. Thanks.
Come in and check out the Chrysler Summer Clearance Event.
Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen strives to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. The staff is warm and caring, and residents enjoy living there. They also offer therapy and memory care. Trust, compassion, peace of mind. Caring is what they do best at Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome back here to the Unidome, as it is 8-0 in favor of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Coach, always very important, to produce off turnovers, and that's exactly what the Hawks did.
Yeah, they've been doing that all year, turning turnovers into points and stealing possessions. And it looked like Easton Valley had a nice big gain on the run game, and then out of nowhere, Groper knocks it out, and Jensen able to jump on it, and the Hawks take advantage, march it right down the field, and get a quick touchdown, making them score 8-0. And that's huge for the Hawks. You know, as young as these guys are, having some freshmen play in this game, this is huge for the Hawks, not trying to play from behind, getting up early in the game, and being able to relax a little bit better.
That's something we always talk about in our Holzhauer Motors keys of the game, is getting off to a good start. That's always important. Doesn't matter what game it is. And that's exactly what the Hawks have done. Back to return this kick is Aiden Gruber for Easton Valley, and it's going to be Jensen to kick this off. Hawks lead 6-0 here, 6:41 to go in the opening quarter. Class 8 player semifinals. Cam took care of business against Osterman.
Boy, they look good.
They're quick.
The first game, Cam, running back, he's a stud.
And here is Jensen to kick things off here for the Hawks. And this will be kind of a sidewinder kick through the end zone. That's, something that Jensen's done all year, is kind of takes away that aspect of the game, is, hey, you're not going to be able to return the ball out of here.
Yeah, and that's such a huge weapon, especially with the River Hawks offense, how explosive they are. If they have to march down the field all night, that gives the Hawks defense a better chance to make a stop. So let's see if the Hawks can back up another drive with a turnover or a turnover on downs here.
All right, so coming out here is Connor Gruber, senior quarterback. He's got 3 receivers bunched to the right, one to the left, ball right in the middle of the field at the 15. And it was going to be a screen pass, and coming up to make the tackle there for the Hawks, Braxton Knipe. There's that freshman.
The freshman making an impact quick. That was a nice play by Knipe, and the Hawks read the screen perfectly. If the quarterback would have threw it, Willman would have took that for 6. He was waiting for that for the pass there.
Easton Valley with the I formation here. Simpson up the middle. He's going to spin, falls forward. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Out to about the 24-yard line. So 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Riverhawks. Opening quarter, 6 minutes to go. 8-0. Remsen St. Mary's leading. 3rd and 1 for Easton Valley coming up.
Big down here. See if the Hawks can force a decision for the coach there on what to do. Either go for it or punt it here. See if the Hawks can make a stop.
All right, here comes Easton Valley, Gruber, and Simpson both in the backfield. Man goes in motion from left to right, and they're going to hand it off to Simpson. He's got to hold the middle, bounces the outside short. A nice tackle. Going to be about a gain of 5 yards. Could have gone for a lot more, but Brody Short did a fantastic job of just wrapping up that junior running back, Charlie Simpson.
Yeah, nice job by Brody Short, filling in there, making the one-on-one tackle, and able to keep that to a very minimal gain.
So here's a little hurry up from Easton Valley. Groover, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to drop back to pass. Has time, loads up, throws down the field, and what a one-handed catch. That flipped the field down to the 12-yard line. I tell you what, right there, Carson Fegan, pretty much his only option was to catch that one-handed.
Yeah, and he's their leading receiver there with 700 yards. That was an unbelievable catch, a little one-handed. Brody Short was in good position, just had a hard time locating the ball there late.
One-on-one down the field. Here's Gruber again. And good coverage from the Hawks over the middle, and what a tackle there by Brendan Fish. That's kind of like a Rottweiler seeing a pork chop come off the grill. That's going to be easy pickings there.
Yeah, nice job by Brendan, just sitting there in his zone, waiting until the ball gets the receiver, and then making the open field tackle. So nice job. Nothing hurt there. So this quarterback, he's going to sit in the pocket. He wants to throw the ball. He doesn't take off and run like a Cale Ortman. So he'd rather throw the ball than take off and run.
2nd down and 10, ball at the, let's see, where are we at? The 11-yard line. And I think Caden Groper maybe jumped on that one. He knows, just kind of watching his body language. So that'll be a free 5 yards for Easton Valley. 2nd down and 5. Moves the ball to about the 7-yard line. They need to get to the 2 for a first down. It's kind of goofy looking at this end of the field because 8-man football, of course, is an 80-yard field. And this is a 100-yard field, so they've got it taped off, and you got to kind of look at the side yard markers.
Yeah, another penalty that unforced. I mean, those are some things that they got to avoid.
Groover waiting for the snap. Here's a pitch out to Simpson. He's got a little space on the left side, but it's filled up quickly. Going to gain a yard or two. Shorgan Fish on the stop there. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 to go here for the Riverhawks of Easton Valley. Remsen St. Mary's leads 8-0, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
That was a nice play by Cale Ortman, forcing it back into Brody and Brennan there to make the tackle. So another 3rd down here early in the game.
See if the Hawks can... we've seen them bend a little bit this year, but they bend but don't break. Here's I formation. Simpson is the deep back. Man in motion out of the backfield. Groover going to hand it off to Simpson. Bounces into his own line and goes backwards. And I think it was Jensen that had the initial stop there. So this is going to be 4th and short here coming up. I think Caden Groper was the finishing tackler. 4th and about 1 to go.
That'll be a huge stop here for the Hawks.
They're bringing in a personnel change. Going to bring Simpson off. Looks like Gruber going to come back in.
And watch the ball if you're the Hawks.
Aiden Gruber. There's 2 seniors. There's 2 Groovers out there. Connor,
I think they're twins.
Okay. And here is Connor Gruber, the quarterback. Man goes in motion left to right. We got a flag. That'll probably be a little bit of a legal procedure, I would guess.
Yeah, hope it backs up the Easton Valley, but
we'll start on the offense.
So the Hawks will take that.
Yeah, there is a Aiden Gruber, and there is a Connor Gruber.
Yeah, I think they're, for your pregame, I think the coach said that they're twins, maybe, in the first year.
He's a cross-country runner, Aiden is. So 4th down and 6 kind of changes the complexion of this play here. 2:42 to go, opening quarter. Hawks lead 8-0. Here's a big 4th down play coming up here for Easton Valley. Gruber going to line up. Looks like he's got number 10. That's the receiver. Fegan in the backfield.
Delay a game. He
didn't get the play off. He's going to move him back another 5 yards. So now, Coach, you go from 4th and about 1 to 4th and 11.
Boy, and those are self-inflicted wounds, too. I mean, those guys did it on themselves. It wasn't even the Hawks that did it. So big opportunity here for the Hawks to capitalize on unforced errors by the Riverhawks.
And that's something we talked about in our Holzhauer Motors keys of the game is, don't let the moment be too big. Here's Gruber, man in motion from left to right. He's going to roll out to pass, and Pick had a hand on him. Ball is up in the air, just knocked this thing down. Good job there by Jensen.
That was a huge stop by the Hawks. Great pressure by Hunter Pick there on the QB, making him throw it a little earlier than he wanted, and nice job by the Hawks just knocking it down. But what a play. Bend but don't break kind of defense. We talked about that all year.
Exactly right. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for
You know what I would do here, Keith?
You take a shot, Coach.
Absolutely.
I know it. All right, so Hawks get the ball, 2:05 to go, opening quarter. They lead 8-0. Here's Ortman, 2 men to the left side. And here is a handoff to Fish. Gets a block around the end. He's got a first down and a lot more. He's going to spin, and he's going to be out across to the 31, 32-yard line. Nice big pickup there of about 18 yards for Brendan Fish.
Yeah, that was huge to get out of their own end zone, and boy, it looked like for a second he might have took that to the house.
And, even, that going back to that last defensive play there for the Hawks, it's tempting to go up and try and get that pick in the end zone.
Absolutely.
But just knock it down, and that's exactly what Jensen did. All right, here is Ortman going to drop back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got some room, going to push forward, running up the left hash mark. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 7 coming up here.
Well, I don't know what Willman's route was up top, but they tried to bump and run him, and Willman was able to get by him right away, and Kale just didn't see him there.
All right, you got 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers set, 1 left, 1 right. Ortman, empty man in the backfield. This is a Kale keeper. He's going to run up the right side. Stays on his feet, reaches the ball out. Kind of risky to do that, but he's going to pick up about 4 yards, just shy of midfield at the 39. They need about 3 yards to get a first down here.
Yep.
3rd down and 3. You're getting close.
If the Hawks try to draw them off sides here, and otherwise I like a little slot guy to an out route. They look like they're going to go man-to-man straight across, so the out route should be wide open.
Jensen and Fish out wide
to
the right side. Going with that hard count. You got Shorg and Willman lined up wide out left. And Ortman waiting for the snap. 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Hawks lead 8-0. Fish goes in motion. 3rd down and 3. Here's the snap. And Ortman going to roll out to the right side. He's going to have enough for a first down. And we've got a flag. Maybe a horse collar tackle there?
Yeah, looks like he got his shoulder pads, hand inside the shoulder pads. That's going to be an additional 15 yards. So another forced penalty the Riverhawks are having. But Kale is missing early in the game. He's missing his wide open receivers in the flat.
Something that I'm sure Coach Osterman is going to talk to him about when they get a chance. Here,
yeah, I like the play call. It was, okay.
I will say this, earlier in that Cam Audubon game, Lane Speaker, he got a really bad face mask, and they replay it. Here at the Dome, if the officials make the wrong call, you'll know.
Yeah, gotta love replay.
Yeah, kind of had him by the jersey.
Yep.
That's the right call.
Good no call.
All right, so either way, it is Hawks 1st down and 10.
That's gonna be quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter. We'll be back here in a minute. You're listening to Hawks football, KCAG. It's 8-0 Remsen St. Mary's.
Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when you're trying on clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan. With West Health Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, they offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multi-streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that West Health Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why West Health Systems was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call their Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best. The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future. Bunkers Feed and Supply in Paulina and Granville and BFS Lawn and Tree Service support the Remsen St. Mary's team as they head down the tournament trail. For beautiful lawns and trees, call the experts at BFS Lawn and Tree Service. Use their toll-free 800 number. Just call 1-800-728-1128 today. Turn your lawn into the talk of the town with a beautiful green, weed-free lawn by calling BFS Lawn and Tree Service in Granville today. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can contact Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome back here. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks are leading Easton Valley 8-0. Thanks to Holes Motors for providing our keys to the game. Let me drive over that beautiful 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm surprised nobody's bought that thing yet.
It's a sharp-looking vehicle, Keith.
It is nice, and got us all the way to Gilbertville and back last week. Did it ride a little bit better than the Arctic King? Is that what?
Thermo King.
Thermo King, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely, it did.
So, Coach, what are your takeaways from that first quarter of Hawks football?
Well, I tell you what, they're up, so that was huge. It's a good start for the Hawks. They're winning this game, but the concerns moving forward is that O-line is still having a little trouble establishing the line of scrimmage. We'll see if that continues or if they get a little bit more down the field here.
All right, here's Ortman, and here's a handoff to Fish, and he's going to try and bounce to the outside. Got back the line of scrimmage. Open field tackle there by Aiden Hoeing.
Well, these River Hawks are hustling to the ball. They're flying around, making some good plays laterally, and it's hard to bring Fish down just the first guy. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start going through the air a little bit more here, and with the man-to-man coverage, our guys should be open.
Ball at the 34-yard line. Here is Ortman, two receivers left, two right. They go a quick hit to Jensen. He spins. He's going to pick up positive yardage. Picks up about 5 yards. That's going to make third down a whole lot more manageable here for the Hawks as they are down to the 29-yard line in Riverhawk territory.
Yeah, nice little hitch. I mean, those are just as good as run plays, high percentage pass plays, and look for them to continue to do that. 5 yards is easy to do here.
And I like that, get Kale, a few throws under the belt here in the dome.
Right.
They go with that hard count again. Third down and 5. Ball at the 29-yard line here for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Fish in the backfield with Ortman short and Willman lined up left. And there was a throw to Willman, just threw right behind him. So at the 29-yard line here, Coach, I think you'd probably go for it here, I would think.
Yeah, I would think this is two-down territory, and Willman had his guy just passes a little bit behind him, and it looks like maybe they're going to send up the punting formation. I wonder if Coach Osterman
has faith in the defense a little bit here today.
Yeah, maybe, or he's lost track there of the field, but, man, it's only 5 yards. I'd like to see Coach Gallus draw something up and try to get a receiver.
It looks like they're not even going to have anybody back to return this. Here's Jensen. This is going to be a good punt. A little backspin on it. Going to bounce and roll. Keep rolling about the 10-yard line. So, you really don't gain a whole lot of yardage by doing that, but your defense has been playing well and caused a turnover already.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Coach Osterman's calling the defense, has a lot of faith in his defense, so, what? Defense could make a big turnover here and you put them right back in good field position. So, defense needs to respond here.
Here's going to be Groover and company here for the Easton Valley Riverhawks. First and 10, ball at their own 10-yard line. He has Simpson in the backfield with him. Connor waiting for the snap, two tight end set. Here's a little flip to Simpson, and Short got a hand on him, and Big Poppy, Caden Groper, brings him down. Nice gain of 2-3 yards, and that's what this Hawks defense is so good about, getting that initial contact.
Yeah, they like to fly around the football, and there were so many plays last week in the game where just effort plays that they put themselves in good position. So, nice play there by Groper running down there and making the play.
Just under 11 to go, opening quarter. Remsen St. Mary's leads 8-0. I formation again, and they're going to pass out of the I formation. They throw the ball downfield, has a receiver, and that is caught. And good open field tackle by Austin Jensen. That was a really nice pass down to Hayden Felke. That big tight end over the middle, that's going to flip the field and puts the ball just shy of midfield, right at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's one of his favorite targets too. I think he's just got just under 900 yards receiving number 24. He's a good receiver.
All right, here's another quick little bubble screen out to Simpson. Nothing there. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled, I think that was number 18 on the play there. That's Braxton Knight, a freshman, making an impact.
Yeah, so far these young freshmen are playing well. They're doing exactly what they need to do.
8-0 Hawks lead here. 10 minutes to go just before halftime. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line for the Riverhawks. It's Connor Gruber and the running back Charlie Simpson. Man goes in motion is Fegan. They're going to hand this to Simpson. That motion got the Hawks out of position, and Short's going to make the tackle, but that's going to be a gain of 11 yards for Charlie Simpson. And, look at Charlie Simpson, his averages, his numbers. Reminds me of, Kanan Cox that used to play for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
Yeah, he has great stats, averaging 9 yards a game. Yeah, they went up-tempo. Hawks weren't ready for it, and pump and go, and Jensen lost track of his guy. But nice job by Brody making the play there right before the goal line here. So we'll see if the Hawks can bend but don't break here for the second time.
They bring Lennon Steichen in at nose guard here for the St. Mary's Hawks. And here's the handoff to Fegan. He's going to be stuffed. Well, secondary effort. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
So,
he's a big kid.
Yes, he is.
Listed at next Thursday. And here is the kick. Fish. He'll have a chance to return this at the 4-yard line. Now out to the 10. Cuts 15, 20, 25, 27-yard line. See where they mark it. 27-yard line. Once again, a nice return there by Brendan Fish. Hangs on to the football, doesn't try and do too much, and sets the Hawks up in good field position.
Yeah, nice return by Fish here on the near side, and almost had a little bit of wall set up there. If he had one guy to beat, I think he was going to be off. But this is a huge drive here for the Hawks offense.
All right, so here's Cale Ortman. He's got, looks like Willman and Short lined up left, Fish and Jensen right. Short goes in motion, and this is going to be a Cale keeper trying to run between the hash marks, up that left hash mark, and not a whole lot there, Coach. That's a play we've seen work for the Hawks a lot this year. Not working a lot here in the Dome today.
Yeah, like I said early in the game, they're just having tough time right now establishing that line of scrimmage, getting their guys pulling downfield instead of lateral to that quick game with their receivers. Get some 5-yard routes, get some 5-yard hits.
Austin Jensen going to bring up 3rd down and 10. 7:23 to go here, second quarter. It's 8-7 in favor of Remsen.
4, and that's what's going to happen. So the Hawks have, the talent to just go 2-man routes or 3-man routes and bring a guy in to help protect the linemen. So we'll see if they can kind of make that adjustment here moving forward.
Trips to the right side, Fish, Jensen, and Short. Here's Cale Ortman, drops back, has time, and Jensen wide open. He's across midfield to about the 34-yard line. That is a big 1st down and 10.
That was a huge play there, and just on cue, catch, way to go up high and get it and bring it down. So River Hawks, they're going to continue to go man-to-man, so hopefully the Hawks can take advantage of it.
Adam Moore's saying it's kind of quiet down here, folks. You need to get the St. Mary's crowd on their feet here.
Got to get going. Got to get up. This is big time.
7. Get them bring up 2nd down, and we'll cut it right in half. 2nd down and 5 coming up here for Remsen St. Mary's. I like that play, but it's out. They find him. Oh, just off his fingertips. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Cale just kind of maybe overthrowing here just a little bit.
Probably rushed it there a little bit early.
All right, so here's 3rd down and 5. See if the Hawks maybe go with the hard count here. 8 seconds on the play.
Drive, and actually they're a yard.
2 receivers out left. Fish in the backfield. Here's Cale going to try and take off. Slip. Put his knee down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, this is where the Hawks have been unfortunately all day, is 3rd and longs and 2nd and longs and just not getting a good groove here offensively, especially in the second quarter. First quarter they did fine moving the ball. Here in the second quarter they've just been stalemate, and that's probably a lot of credit to the River Hawks defensive line.
So you got Fish, Jensen, and Shorg lined up left side. Willman lined up in the tight end on the left side. Here's Cale Ortman waiting for the snap. Then drop back to pass. Has time. Throws down the field and drops. He's trying to go to Fish. Riverhawk defender number 13 at Halpin. 24-yard line. That's going to set. Oh, wow. That punt was about 15 yards, if that.
No, I think it was a 9-yard punt.
9-yard punt. Jensen just got underneath of it too much. So 3:51 to go here before half, and it's 14-8 in favor of Easton Valley. Got to keep the Riverhawks out of the end zone on this drive. So I think, Easton Valley, they'll get the ball to start the second half too, won't they?
Yeah, correct.
So here's Gruber, trip receivers to the left, one to the right. He's going to roll out, pressure, flag, and that will probably be a hold, judging by where that is called. Good defensive pressure there by Brennan Fish.
Yeah, nice job by Brennan on the blitz there, and able to get to the quarterback there and force him to throw it early.
And yes, that will be a hold call on Easton Valley, so that'll bring up second down. Ooh, that's a 10-yard hold.
Yeah.
Second down and 20, or first and 20.
It was a big break for the Hawks. They needed that. That basically now that makes that punt an extra 10 yards. So
we'll take it.
Yeah.
Any way you can get it. All right, so ball at the 34-yard line. And Gruber in the backfield with Simpson has a receiver lined up left. Two tight ends set, waiting for the snap, Gruber. And he's going to pitch this to Simpson. He just pushed his own lineman out of the way. He gets around the corner, and he's going to pick up 14, 15, 16 yards. He hit his lineman in the back and said, "Get out of my way."
A nice run by Simpson there and picking up all the yardage back and then some. So just when the Hawks had a little bit of momentum going, and it's taken back from the Riverhawks.
16-yard gain there. They're going to speed things up. Gruber going to go out of shotgun bunch. Trip receivers to the left, one to the right, which is the wide side. Might run that same play they ran last time where he rolls out. He will roll out, throws it, and that is going to be caught, and that will be a touchdown by number 10, Carson Fegan. Hawks just kind of broke down on that pass defense play there. 3:07 to go here just before halftime. It's now 20-8 in favor of Easton Valley. Winner of this game will take on Cam coming up next Thursday. Farrell will kick the extra point here. He's 2 for 2 so far today as the Riverhawks lead 20-8. Fegan with the hold. Snap is out. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. Makes it 21-8 in favor of Easton Valley. We'll be back here in 1 minute here on KCAG and Fuller Digital Solutions.
American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's is here for you and your banking needs. And with your needs in mind, American Bank's deposit, loan, and investment banking services continue to offer flexible products at competitive prices to meet your financial needs. That's American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's, member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance as you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit with or call Smith Insurance Services of Marcus and Remsen at 1-800-657-5878 today.
Class Kids KCAG 92.14 Digital Solutions. We got 3:07 to go here in the opening half. It's 21-8 in favor of Easton Valley. Coach, I think the Hawks just need a spark.
Yeah, they need something to happen, something good to happen. And I thought that holding call was going to be that spark you're talking about, Keith. But this Eastern Valley Riverhawks are just so balanced offensively. They can run the ball, they can pass the ball, and they're just winning these one-on-one matchups here early in the game.
And Fish will come up to get this one at the 6-yard line, out across the 10, 15, now 20, falls forward 26-yard line. So another return there by Fish.
Yeah, we're getting good field position offensively. We're just not, like I said, we're getting too many down and distance where it's second and long, third and long, and we just need to get that 5 yards consistently, whether it be through the pass or the run. And like I said, I'd really like to see them, start here with a 5-yard out. Get the ball into your receivers with some space.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Ortman sends short in motion. Here's an Ortman sweep. They've got the edge this time. He's got 5 yards, 10 yards, and pushed out of bounds right at midfield. Well, they're going to mark him at the 38-yard line. Going to be first and 10. Hawks got the edge on that one.
Yeah, that was first time all day getting to the edge and able to get the linemen down the field instead of laterally trying to block their guys. So, and it all started with some motion with the Riverhawks moving their eyes a little bit, and that's something they did well against Don Bosco last week. A lot of motion, running away from the motion.
Here's first and 10. In motion is Fish. He'll block for Ortman, but couldn't get to that second level. as Ortman will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lose a yard. The big man on the ground with the tackle is number 60. He's a big guy up front, Dylan Beck, a senior, 5'11", 280.
Yeah, he moves well, too, and he's making an impact here on the defensive line.
2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 38-yard line here for the Hawks, just shy of midfield. 2:22 to go here before half. Here's Cale Ortman, sends Fish in motion, drops back to pass, has to get rid of it, throws over the top, Jensen, just over his head. Cale had him.
Yeah, he's just getting too much pressure in his face too early, and he's not able to set his feet. And if he was able to just have a little bit of time, that was probably a touchdown. Jensen had a couple of yards on his guys, and that's what the Riverhawks are doing. They're playing up tight against receivers, thinking that they're going to get pressure before the receivers get beat, take advantage of it. And they are. They're winning that matchup.
Got Wilman at a tight end on the left side, 2 receivers out right. Fish in the backfield with Ortman. 3rd down and long once again here for the Hawks. Ortman waiting for the snap. He's going to drop back, has time, rolls out, sets, throws, strong arms it to Wilman, and he's going to spin, and he will be in for the touchdown. That's a 42-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Wilman. I tell you what, Cale Ortman had no feet underneath of him. He just strong-armed that ball down the field to Ryan Wilman. What a beautiful pass.
Unbelievable play. Just some willpower right there, and he's running out of bounds, just chucks it up to a 6'5" receiver, and that's a huge mismatch. They need to take advantage of that like they did last week against Don Bosco, and Wilman's going to win that matchup 90% of the time, and just like he did there, that was a huge answer for the Hawks.
Hawks going for 2, 21-14, 2:04 to go here before half. Short goes in motion, low snap. Cale picks it up, throws over the middle, and caught in the end zone by Wilman. That was an ugly play.
That's just how you draw it up, Keith.
The snap comes out, rolls, takes a good hop to Ortman, throws it, tipped in the end zone, and on one knee is Ryan Wilman right there to make it 21-16. Back in a minute here. Hawks will be kicking off to the Riverhawks in a minute on KCHE and 4 Digital Solutions.
Need fuel? J&W Fuel Company of Remsen and Marcus is ready to help you with your fuel oil needs. Commercial or agricultural, give them a call at 786-2339. J&W Fuel Company supports our area youth as they strive to achieve their goals in the many activities they pursue. Good luck, team, from J&W Fuel Company in Remsen and Marcus.
The Remsen St. Mary School would like to take this time to say congratulations to the Hawks. Your success comes because of all the hard work and dedication you put in on and off the field. You know what it takes to be a Hawk, and we're proud of our Hawks for flying high. Thank you for carrying on the tradition and success. Make the Remsen St. Mary's community proud. Good luck, Hawks. From the Remsen St. Mary's School, we are proud.
92.1 alongside 4 Digital Solutions. Keith Crane here alongside Ryan Hayek. 2:04 to go here in the opening half. It's 21-16, and Austin Jensen will kick this thing off. Coach, important here for the Hawks to come out and have a good defensive stand before half.
Yeah, it should be huge if they can keep the Riverhawks out of the end zone because they've been struggling here in the second quarter to do that.
Jensen going to leave this kick a little bit short. I believe that's Fegan. Picks it up. He's out across and still on his feet and out to about, that is the 30-yard line. So good return there by Fegan.
Yeah, it looked like that might have went to the house, and that would have been huge for the Riverhawks to answer with a kick return. But, boy, it feels like the Hawks are trying to do everything they can in their willpower to kind of slow this team down, and the Riverhawks are just, they're just a well-coached offensively team, just so balanced with the running and the passing, and
tough to match up against.
And when you have a couple freshmen on the other side of the ball, it makes it a little easier too to block. So
here's 1st and 10 here for Groover and the Riverhawks. Sends Fegan in motion. Groover drops back to pass, has time, throws to the outside, and good open field tackle by Cale Ortman.
Yeah, if he misses that, he was gone. So
and that was Hayden Felke again. He's a big target. Riverhawks going to hurry it up here. That was a gain of 6. out to the 36-yard line. First down is at midfield to 40. And here's Gruber, 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Gruber drops back to pass. Fish, pressure up the middle, and he's going to wrap him up. That's a big sack. That's back to the 22-yard line. That is a big play for this Remsen St. Mary's defense.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Fish, blitzing him right up the middle, and the quarterback tried to pump fake him to lose his, to get him off his feet, but Brennan just went right through the quarterback. Huge play for the Hawks.
Went right at him. There's a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here as I don't see the TV guy coming out, so I'm not sure how long this timeout will be. We'll have to get quite a few commercials in at halftime. 21-16 here with 1:16 to go just before half, but you can kind of feel that momentum meter kind of going back to the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks just a little bit right now.
Yeah, and that would be huge if we can keep them out of the end zone here with 1:16 left in the half, and somehow we get an incomplete pass here and the ball back. I like our chances maybe to punch it in, before the half. So
start a new game at half.
The important thing here is to not give up a huge play and let these River Hawks convert here on a 3rd and 16.
Exactly right. I was doing a little research yesterday. I always like going on the Iowa High School Athletic Association website and kind of read some stats. Did you know in the championship game of 8-man football, there's never been a punt return for a touchdown?
That's a little fun fact.
There's also been a team that has fumbled the ball and lost it 4 times, but still won the state championship game. That was the 2004 Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, I believe. Here's Gruber loading up, and he's going to overthrow his receiver, Jensen.
Great coverage by Jensen and help with Brody Shores over there. So that was exactly what the Hawks needed there. A big sack there by Brennan Fish, and then an incomplete pass, stop the clock, and this is kind of a...
This is where you punt here if you're Easton Valley.
Oh, absolutely. You have to punt here, and hopefully we get a good return here by Brennan.
It'll be Fegan back to punt. I think that's right. Did you guys fumble the ball 4 times in that game? Maybe I read the wrong stat. Back in 2004.
3 for sure.
All right, here's a punt.
That was part of 2 of them.
And Fish will pick this up kind of... he's going to have nowhere to go. Actually got pushed back a couple yards back.
That was a nice job by Fish, though.
Yep.
If he lets that go, it could go another 10 yards away from the end zone there. So that was a nice job by Brendan Fish there, picking up, knowing he's not going to get much, but just allowing the ball not to go any further.
So the Hawks got to go quite a bit of ways. They've got 1st and 10, ball at their own 16, 1 minute to go. They do have 2 timeouts left. They trail 21-16 just before half. Ortman lines up 2 receivers left, Shorg and Willman. Jensen on the tight end spot, and here's a nice catch by Willman. That's going to flip the field down to about the 35-yard line.
Big play. Willman one-on-one with this guy again. He's going to win that matchup. Nice job by Kale, just giving himself his receiver a chance. And Willman, way to go up high and get that ball.
I think Jensen was wide open on the seam on the other side, too.
Oh, okay, nice.
And here is Ortman. 43 seconds left to go. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Ortman gets it out to Fish. Fish stays on his feet, bounces out of bounds right around the 26-yard line, 28-yard lines.
That was a nice job by Kale, rolling away from the blitz, getting the ball out to Brennan, and on a nice little out route. That out route's going to be there all game. I know I sound like a broken record, but just with one-on-one coverage, they're going to give up the out, they're going to give up the hitch, and they're just trying not going to get beat deep.
They got 38 seconds to punch it in. 2 timeouts left. Kale pump fakes, throws right side to Jensen. Off of his hands. Good defense there by the Riverhawks as well.
A lot of hand contact going on with the receivers. I thought Jensen had a chance there to pull that down. And once again, Kale gets hit right as he's throwing the ball. So just not able to get a nice little groove with Kale and being able to drop back pass and set his feet. Really rushing the ball.
Just needs about another split second to get the pass off.
Well, they need to convert this 3rd down here first, and then worry about the end zone here. But
you can do a lot of things here. You got 2 timeouts left as well. 5 seconds on the play clock. Short goes in motion. Ortman in the backfield all alone. Drops back. Pressure coming, and risky pass. That was almost intercepted by Carson Fegan. He's trying to go out to Short.
Yep, they've watched that on film enough where they motion that guy across right to the flat, and that's where you want to hit it. And great job by the defender almost jumping that route. And if he was able to catch that, I think the momentum would have took him out of bounds, but he had a chance to take that to the house.
And if if Brody Short would have had it, would have been right at the first down marker. So here's the Hawks, 16 seconds. Maybe they've taken
I think this is the time here where you take a timeout and get a good play call here.
I think you're exactly right. Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 21-16, 29 seconds to go in the opening half. Hawks football coming up next here. Just a moment for Digital Solutions and KCHE.
The 23rd Annual Caring Rose Week will be held November 8th through the 13th at the Broadway Marketplace in Polina. Make someone's day by surprising them with a dozen roses. Donate 2 cans of food for the hungry and get a dozen roses for only $10. Surprise your spouse or maybe a friend or co-worker with some roses, and remember you're helping to feed the hungry along the way. For more information on Caring Rose Week, contact the Broadway Marketplace in Polina.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Back to action here at the Unidome Class A Players semifinals. Keith Crane alongside Ryan Hayek. And here's going to be Ortman. Big play, 4th down and about 3 to go here. And here's Ortman dropping back to pass. Throws the outside. Has Jensen. That's the first down. And he's going to spin, staying on his feet, trying to get out of bounds. And he does, I believe.
Nice effort by Jensen there.
At the 21-yard line.
I like that formation. They had Willman and Jensen lined up together on the same side. That's going to be tough for any team to guard those two on the same side. So
you got what, 6'4" and 6'5" with those two?
Yep, 6'4", 6'5".
So first down and 10 here for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, trying to tie this thing up here before half. 22 seconds to go. They trail 21-16 against Easton Valley. Fish goes in motion. Goes from the slot to the tight end on the right side for extra protection. Ortman in the backfield all alone. And Ortman going to toss one up. It's just over the hands of Jensen. We've got some late laundry. Maybe,
Kale got smoked there in the leg, but they're going to call holding.
Wow.
Thought maybe it was going to be a late hit on Kale and just got smoked. But they're going to get Hunter Pick on the holding call.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's a little hold there.
Yeah, that was a good play call, or that was a good call by the referee. Definitely got held, but they went back to a 3-man line instead of that 4-man line, and the River Hawks are too quick to get behind our line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Garrettson on the right side of the line. Here's Ortman. He's got to get rid of it. Throws to the Fish. He's wide open on the left side. Cuts it back at the 20. Stays on his feet. And he will be in for the score. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
What an effort by Brennan Fish. Unbelievable play. Huge momentum. Wow.
Ortman to Fish. I thought that play was dead. Ortman, I thought he had nowhere to go. Fish slipped out of the backfield wide open. And then, he made that secondary cut move. And at that point, you kind of wonder, well, if you get down, you get enough time to call a timeout, but just willed himself in, made 2 defenders miss right around the 15-yard line and fell in for the score. Hawks lead 22-21, going for 2 with 6 seconds left. Here's Ortman, 2 left, 2 right. He's going to drop back, rolls to the right side, and will throw back across. Just over the hands of Brennan Fish. But the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks lead 22-21. Back in a minute. You're listening to Remsen St. Mary's Hawks football, KCHE 4 Digital.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza and roasted chicken, something icy to drink, or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
This message is from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar's. Our well child exams cover athletic physicals, but they are so much more. In addition to the physical needs of a child, we also focus on their emotional and social health. Let's face it, being a kid can be hard. At Floyd Valley Clinics, our providers work with families as a team to keep pediatric patients healthy and safe. Learn more about Floyd Valley Clinics at floydvalley.org. Your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar's.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1. Welcome back to the Unidome. Class 8-player semifinals. Remsen St. Mary's leads 22-21. Just took a lead here with 6 seconds left to go in the opening half. Beautiful plays, play call that last play there,
Great
Coach.
play call by Ryan Gallus and the offensive staff. And, boy, they were setting it up all game. And the willpower for Fish to get in the end zone with 6 seconds left was huge momentum for the Hawks. Needed that.
Made 2 players miss. Here's Jensen going to kind of squib down the middle. Here's a return, and number 3 will spin, and will that take us to half? Won't go down? Yes, that will take us to half. On the return there, that was Brig Borman. So we're going to half with Remsen St. Mary's leading 22-21. We'll take about a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back here with some halftime stats on, well, looking at Coach Osterman. Well, yeah, we're going to half. Players are leaving. Coach Osterman talking with one of the officials here. We'll be back here in just a few moments on KCHE and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Hi, folks. Jensen here. You know, we're celebrating our 23rd year in business in Lamar's, a.k.a. the ice cream capital of the world. And just wanted to say thanks. Representing Ford has been phenomenal. We're just so fortunate to be affiliated with such an iconic and industry-leading car company. Just felt it appropriate to, again, say thank you and extend an invitation to come in, check out the entire Ford lineup. You will not be disappointed, and you won't find a dealer more competitive. You won't find a dealer that tries harder. How can you be so sure? Because I'm Jensen. Thanks.
Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen strives to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. The staff is warm and caring, and residents enjoy living there. They also offer therapy and memory care. Trust, compassion, peace of mind. Caring is what they do best at Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen. Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when you're trying on clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan. With West Health Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, they offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multi-streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that West Health Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why West Health Systems was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call their Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best. The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future. Bunker's Feed and Supply in Paulina and Granville and BFS Lawn and Tree Service support the Remsen St. Mary's team as they head down the tournament trail. For beautiful lawns and trees, call the experts at BFS Lawn and Tree Service. Use their toll-free 800 number. Just call 1-800-728-1128 today. Turn your lawn into the talk of the town with a beautiful green, weed-free lawn by calling BFS Lawn and Tree Service in Granville today. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can contact Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen. Frericks Repair in Remsen is here for you when it comes to automotive needs and small engine repair. Having car trouble? They can help. They work on most makes and models and offer the professional service you need. Your vehicle's in good hands. When you need help, just call Frericks Repair in Remsen. They're here for you.
Total High school education is more than just hitting the books, more than just sports, and more than just the teachers. It's all of it. A total of all of the quality programs, educators, and students working together for the future. Total Motors is proud to stand behind you on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Best of luck to all of our area schools. From all of us at Total Motors, located in both Orange City and Lamar's, and online at totalmotors.com.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 here at halftime. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks lead 22-21 over Easton Valley here. And also along with Forward Digital Solutions, Keith Crane alongside Ryan Hayek as we welcome you to our Golden Pheasant halftime show. And big reminder, tune in coming up, I believe, on Tuesday. We will have a Meet the Team with the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks coming up live from the Golden Pheasant. So, Coach, looking at some stats here, pretty even for both these teams as, it's 22-21. First downs, St. Mary's has 12 to the 9 of Easton Valley. Rushing yards, St. Mary's has 75 to 55. Easton Valley has 188 rushing yards. St. Mary's has 171. Kale has, 54 yards on the ground. Fish with 22. But really it's been the passing game from Kale Ortman as he's 10 of 21, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Ryan Willman. He's got 86 yards to go along with that. And Brendan Fish, 2 catches, 38 yards, 1 touchdown. And Austin Jensen, 4 receptions for 38 yards. So, the Hawks, this offense, balance going a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, and what the big difference is the stats are almost identical on both teams. That's why we got the score the way we have at 22-21. But the thing that bothers me right now is it just seems like the Hawks, it just takes more effort to try to get their touchdown, where the River Hawks, it looks like they're getting their touchdowns a lot easier than we are. We're trying to earn every single yard we're getting, and then, and give credit to the River Hawks defense because they're playing extremely well. And then, right now we are just not winning that the trenches where we have done it in the past. We're missing Wesley Gauss, we're missing Sean Cronin, Ty Tritz, Britt, and that's been an issue here early in the game. And hopefully the second half we make some adjustments and see if we can get a little bit possessions a little bit more easier. We're way too many third and longs, second and longs, and that's making it tough for the play caller Ryan Gallus and trying to draw up some plays. But if you would have told me the Hawks were going to be up by 1 point going into the half after it was 21 to 8, heck yeah, let's take it. So we're right where we need to be. And so we'll just see how we come out in the second half.
And these young kids here, Kale Ortman included, this is his first start here at the Dome. These younger guys on the line, you're seeing the Hawks kind of start to get those edges a little bit. They're getting a little bit more comfortable, having a little bit more confidence moving forward.
Yeah, I think now the jitters are gone for both teams, right?
Yep.
Turkey Valley or Eastern Valley is here for the first time. That's the second time I think I call them Turkey Valley.
Hey, Turkey Valley, they've got a good program too.
But I think the jitters are gone. And now it's just about who can protect the quarterback a little bit better. Their quarterback's not getting touched. I guess we do have a couple sacks. One huge late there in the half. But Kel Ortman, every time he's dropping back, he's getting pressure in his face, not able to set his feet. So that's the biggest thing we need to address moving into the third quarter, fourth quarter, is how we're going to protect Kel Ortman and let him set his feet and throw the ball to his receivers, because his receivers are open, and they got to step on their defenders. So now we just need to get him protected.
Exactly right. So we are about 5 minutes, they'll probably add 3 minutes away from starting the second half. So we're going to step aside here. We got to get some commercials played. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including the Golden Pheasant, for bringing us the halftime here. We also have the Holzhauer Motors keys to the game earlier, so stop in to see Holzhauer Motors in Cherokee for any automotive needs that you may have. We'll be back here in just a short bit here. You're listening to the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks leading here 22-21 at half, 8-player semifinals.
Looking to share common ground with your family doctor? Then Orange City Area Health System is the right place for you and your loved ones. Their family medicine providers and specialists with a variety of backgrounds and expertise to meet your individual needs welcomes Dr. Tyler Faber to their team. Dr. Faber also serves with the birth care and emergency medicine teams, and as a native of rural Sioux County, he continues to work on his family's farm while providing medical services for all generations in the region. Find common ground with your family doctor at Orange City Area Health System.
Fine food and fine dining combine when you dine at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant in Remsen. The Golden Pheasant has been serving the area for many years and is an area favorite when it comes to eating out. Their unique menu offers a variety of selections to please even the most discriminate taste. Relax and enjoy your dining experience tonight at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant, Highway 3 East in Remsen.
I'm Dr. Chris Vandeloon, and I'm excited to announce that I'll be offering new skin rejuvenation treatments that help soften fine lines, wrinkles, and treatment of several other things to include migraine headaches, TMJ syndrome, hyperhidrosis, and many more. I also offer derm filler for those that are traveling outside the local area for filler treatment of lips, cheeks, and deep facial lines caused from aging. If you would like a free consultation with me, please call Sioux Valley Family Health at 225-9003, and I'll be happy to help you achieve your goals.
Buying or selling? They have you covered at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company in Remsen with the Iowa Auction Group. Commercial, residential, agricultural, business, liquidation, estates, and more. They've been helping people with auctions for many years. And if you're looking to buy or sell land or real estate, they offer the services you want at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company with the Iowa Auction Group in Remsen. American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's is here for you and your banking needs. And with your needs in mind, American Bank's deposit, loan, and investment banking services continue to offer flexible products at competitive prices to meet your financial needs. That's American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's, member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Farming doesn't follow an 8-to-5 schedule. A slow week is 60 to 80 hours. My land, livestock, and family rely on me. That's why I bought farm insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, because every policy comes with a local agent. A real person who lives right in my community, who I can rely on to help keep my farm covered no matter what.
Call Smith Insurance Services of Marcus and Remsen at 800-657-5878 today. Need fuel? J&W Fuel Company of Remsen and Marcus is ready to help you with your fuel oil needs. Commercial or agricultural, give them a call at 786-2339. J&W Fuel Company supports our area youth as they strive to achieve their goals in the many activities they pursue. Good luck, team, from J&W Fuel Company in Remsen and Marcus.
The Remsen St. Mary School would like to take this time to say congratulations to the Hawks. Your success comes because of all the hard work and dedication you put in on and off the field. You know what it takes to be a Hawk, and we're proud of our Hawks for flying high. Thank you for carrying on the tradition and success. Make the Remsen St. Mary's community proud. Good luck, Hawks. From the Remsen St. Mary's School, we are proud.
The 23rd Annual Caring Rose Week will be held November 8th through the 13th at the Broadway Marketplace in Polina. Make someone's day by surprising them with a dozen roses. Donate 2 cans of food for the hungry and get a dozen roses for only $10. Surprise your spouse or maybe a friend or co-worker with some roses, and remember you're helping to feed the hungry along the way. For more information on Caring Rose Week, contact the Broadway Marketplace in Polina.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Class Kids, KCAG 92.1, 22-21 here in favor of the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks at halftime, the Golden Pheasant halftime show. We're going to play a couple more spots here. We'll have the second half coming up. Remsen St. Mary's leads Easton Valley back in 2 minutes on KCHE and 4 Digital.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza and roasted chicken, something icy to drink, or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
Expertise lives here. You deserve quality health care that's close to home. And to ensure that we meet your needs, Floyd Valley Healthcare regularly brings specialists in areas of expertise such as cardiology, pulmonology, oncology, dermatology, and more. This means you can receive highly specialized consultation and care right here in Lamar's for a wide variety of health concerns. It's just one more way we're making your well-being our priority. Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
Hi, folks. Jensen here for our Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Dodge store in beautiful Lamar's, Iowa. Folks, we've got inventory everywhere. I mean, we're loaded, bursting at the seams. And, you know, just like I've been saying forever, no one will try harder to turn your business on a new Chrysler product. Jensen Chrysler in Lamar's, there's absolutely, positively no way we will lose a new car customer on a new Chrysler product. It won't happen. How can I be so sure? Because I'm Jensen. Thanks.
Come in and check out the Chrysler Summer Clearance Event.
Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen strives to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. The staff is warm and caring, and residents enjoy living there. They also offer therapy and memory care. Trust, compassion, peace of mind. Caring is what they do best at Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 alongside 4 Digital Solutions. Keith Crane alongside Ryan Hayek. Just wrapped up the Golden Pheasant halftime show here, as it is 22-21, Remsen St. Mary's leading. Well, they came out, got that 8-0 lead, then it was a couple touchdowns unanswered by Easton Valley. St. Mary's comes back, a couple touchdowns of their own, and we got ourselves a ball game here at half.
Yeah, and we're going to find out real quick who made the right adjustments. You know, we are 24 minutes away from someone going to the championship and someone ending their season today. So it is a nail-biter, and I thought it would be all the way through, and I'll see if the Hawks can find a way.
22-21, here's Jensen to kick this thing off, and that will be returnable. I believe that's Fegan out across the 10, now 15, and nice tackle there. Flying across the field, is that number 11? Is that a freshman, Brady Worth?
Brady Worth. That was a good hustle there by Worth, and nice tackle there. So first and 10 for the Riverhawks, and very efficient with the passing and the running game in the first half. We'll see if they can continue that.
All right, so it's going to be Connor Gruber, senior quarterback, and he's going to line up with Simpson in the backfield, tight end set. One receiver wide out to the left side. That's the wide side. They'll hand this to Simpson, and runs up the right side of the line, upended that time by Alex Schrader. First time we called his name this afternoon. It's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I think Schrader was out most of the first half here, so just right there, early adjustment is bringing him in the game. So
get him involved.
We'll see if the Hawks can make a stop here.
So 2nd down at about 6, ball to 26. 2nd down and 6. Here's Gruber, empty backfield. He's got time to throw, throws over the middle, and is going to be caught for a first down, but Schrader on the tackle going down hard and awkwardly that time was senior Aiden Farrell. And I think he pops up okay. I thought maybe he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, it might have been the shoulder or wind knocked out of him, but the quarterback threw up a high pass. I thought maybe the Hawks had a chance to maybe bat it down or maybe come away with the interception. So nice catch there by the receiver.
Here's Gruber with Simpson in the backfield. Wide receiver lined up to the right side. Guy goes in motion is Fegan. From the right to left, they'll hand it off to Simpson and runs right up the middle, 5-6 yards. It seems like he picks up 5 yards as soon as he has the hands on the ball.
Yeah, nice running back, tough runner, and the Hawks got blown up there in the line of scrimmage, just pushed back way too deep there, playing about 6 yards past the line of scrimmage. They need to win the trenches and force the running backs to bounce out to the outside.
All right, second down and about 4 to go here. Second down and 5. Gruber can hand this off to Simpson. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he's going to pick up really close to a first down. Fish and Schrader in on the tackle. See where they mark this thing.
Looks like a first down from up here.
This isn't good as Kate Groper went down, that left knee. So they're going to say it's a first down. Maybe got a helmet in that left thigh. That can always be a little
cut block there. And
a little bit of a stinger. So Steichen comes in. All right, first and 10 here for the Riverhawks. And the man goes in motion. They'll snap it to Gruber. He's going to roll out right side. Pick, applies pressure. Now Gruber going to take off. First time we've seen him do this. And he's going to pick up 7-8 yards out to about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Pick had great pressure there right away, but just unable to keep contained. And if he would have had to force the ball to someone in the receivers because they were covered up pretty tight. So just unfortunate we let him lose contain.
Second down and 3 to go here. Ball at the 29. Need to get to the 26 for a first down. And Gruber hands this off to Simpson. He's going to pick up 5 yards on the outside of the right hash mark down to about the 23-yard line for a Riverhawk first down. Can't see. Well, Groper pops back up, and he's going over to tell Coach, hey, I'm ready to go back in.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. We're already down a lot of linemen and don't need another one here today. So
Cade's such a good kid. First and 10 here for the Riverhawks. Gruber has Simpson in the backfield, running across the field, Fegan. And here's Simpson up the middle. And he's going to spin, falls, picks up positive yardage out to about the 18-yard line. Another gain of about 5 yards, and that's something Easton Valley's been doing good, is keeping it second, third, and 5 or less.
Yeah, they're just getting too many yards downfield before they're getting contact and making it pretty easy for the running back to run up the middle.
So, 22-21, 8:43 to go here, third quarter. Tuned into Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE, 8:38 to go, third quarter. Man goes in motion, Gruber. And this will be a pitch out to Fegan. Cuts back, had a couple hands. He got upended. I think Groper got a hand on him, and Fish tackled him. That's going to bring up third down and about 3 after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, first time in the second half we're going to see a third down here. So, I imagine this is 2-down territory for the Riverhawks. Now the Hawks just need to find a way to get a stop here.
What's the difference between a Hawk and a Riverhawk?
That's a great question.
I don't know. Is Easton Valley close to a river, I would assume?
I just hope the right Hawk flies a little higher today.
That's a good word. Here is Fegan, or Gruber's going to hand it off. Simpson, I don't think he got it.
No, I think he's going to be short. That was a nice job by Lennon Steichen there up front.
Big freshman, 4th and 1, so here we go. Pick had a handle on him again, and I tell you what, you run into 6'3", 240, you're not going to go very far.
All right, now the Hawk fans getting a little loud. Here we go, second half. Let's go.
4th down and
the ball. Watch the ball.
And Connor Gruber has Simpson in the backfield, one wide receiver out to the right side. Gruber waiting for the snap. Going to hand it off to Simpson, and
I think they stopped him.
See where they mark this.
That's going to be real close. Come on, turnover run down.
I don't think he got it, Coach.
Let's go.
Well, Ramsden St. Mary's Hawks ball. What a big stop by the Hawks on 4th down.
Oh, a little bit of fresh legs there by Lennon Steichen on that drive, and able to get a huge push by Caden and Steichen there, and nice job by Willman and Schrader there on the cleanup.
Calling a Steichen name in the Unidome. What is this, the early 2000s?
That was a huge play by the Hawks defense.
All right, so 22-21. Ramsden St. Mary's leads. I thought they would at least maybe measure for that, but they had a good view of it. And here's Ortman, bounces off one tackler, trying to push forward. Still not a whole lot there. And I think out of the 16 guys on the field, 13 of them were on the turf.
Yep. Oh, we got Brennan limping a little bit here, so that's not good.
And he's staying on the field, that maybe right knee or right ankle. See what these guys got left in the tank. Ortman, empty man, lone man in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 1 right, fishing at tight end. And Ortman throws across the midfield. He's got Brody short, and he's going to stay on his feet, spinning across midfield down to about the 30-yard line. I thought maybe there was going to be a face mask in there late. But
yeah, nice job by Kale. Able to set his feet and gave Brody a nice throw across the middle, and Brody, huge win on his one-on-one guy. But here early in the second half, I don't see Jensen. I don't know where he's at. I don't see him on the sideline. I don't know if he's getting worked on.
Yeah, I'm not
that
sure.
Might be huge going into the game, because now Brody steps up to the tight end, and they bring in another freshman, Keaton Harpenall, in.
Now Fish is going to move from tight end on the right side out to wide receiver, and man goes in motion, and Kale kind of crumpled over when he got that snap.
Yeah, just slipped right away, and and here we go again, another 2nd and long for the Hawks. They're just too many of these situations.
Yeah, now that you say that, Jensen hasn't been out there. I didn't see anything happen to him in the first half.
No, I don't know if it was that kick, because he did kick the ball there to start the half, but I don't see him anywhere on the sideline.
So here's Ortman, 2nd down, about 12 to go here for the Hawks. Remsen St. Mary's leads, 5:40 to go, 22-21. Harpenall goes in motion. Ortman running for his life. He will be sacked inside the 20, back to about the 18-yard line. Hawks right now just look like not on the same page right now with these new guys shifting in and out of there.
No, and the routes are taking a little too long, and it just looks like a lot of miscommunication up front, because a lot of linemen are turning their heads and wondering what the heck is going on. So a 3rd and a mile here for the Hawks. Let's find number 8. I imagine they're going to have at least a couple guys on him.
Isaiah Garrett is going to come into the lineup. And Isaiah Garrett, he's a junior, 5'11", 180, but he's going to be on the line at right guard. 3 receivers, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting for the snap is Ortman. Has a clean pocket, loads up, throws left side. Willman catches it in stride, and he is going to be inside the 20, inside the 15. What a big conversion. Hawks 3rd down and 20.
What a Dilford dime they call that. Unbelievable throw. Able to set his feet. Willman, great catch. And I just don't understand what the Riverhawks are doing, continuing to man-to-man him. I don't know why they didn't play no safety over top. And but whatever, we'll take it.
Big gain by Willman down.
Going back to him. The guy is winning his matchup.
Ball at the 13.5-yard line. Here's Ortman, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Man goes in motion. I think that's Harpenall. Now they throw to Willman, and just kind of a hot pass right off of his fingertips.
Yeah, a little quick slant there. Try to go right back to Willman, and just went through his hands there. So that would be a huge drive if they can punch this across the goal line.
Now Remsen St. Mary's leads 22-21, 4:45 to go here, 3rd quarter. Tuned in to Class Kids KCEG Fuller Digital Solutions. This is Keith Crane here alongside Ryan Hyatt. All right, here's Ortman, empty backfield, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Ortman's going to run between the hash marks, and he's going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. Going to bring him 3rd down at about 6. I don't mind that play call there. Just kind of, get down here, catch your breath a little bit.
Yeah.
And, get some yards on 3rd down, because, you're definitely in 4-down territory here.
Absolutely. So they need a very high percentage play here, the one that they can execute at a high level and try to get at least 5 yards here, make it very 4th and short, or a conversion here.
All right, Fish in the backfield with Ortman, 2 receivers left. Ortman drops back to pass, and we've got a flag late on the other side of the field. I think there'd probably be a hold call here, but I think you would probably decline that. See what the call is here from the head official. Remsen St. Mary's leads 22-21, 4:08 to go here, 3rd quarter. face mask on the defense.
Oh,
that's a big call.
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
So let's.
Oh, it was a huge penalty on the Riverhawks.
Big penalty.
I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be an automatic first down. I think it's only going to be half the distance where normally it would have been.
Puts them at the just inside the 5. They need to get to the 3-yard line, so 3rd and a short 2. Well, they're going to line up. 3rd down and a short 2 to go. Ball at the just inside the 5. Kale waiting for the snap. They go with the hard count. Looks over the sideline. Has 2 receivers right, Shorgan, Fish. To the left, Harpenoff and Willman. Here's Kale. He's a little patient, and he walks right into the end zone.
Huge touchdown for the Hawks.
That's going to make it 28-21 with 3:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
What a respond by the Hawks. They're able to stop them on 4th and inches on the other side of the field and able to march it right down. Was it 3rd and 20 they converted?
3rd and 20, that big pass to Willman. So, looks like the Hawks are going to go for 2 here as they lead 28-21. You can't. I'm not sure where Jensen's at.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him either.
So here's Ortman. Waiting for the snap. He's going to drop back. Rolls left side. Can he get the edge? Yes, he is in.
Nice job.
One man. That was an all-effort by Cale Ortman. Makes it 30-21 in favor of the Hawks. Back in a few moments. You're listening to 4 Digital Solutions in KCHE.
Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when you're trying on clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan. With West Health Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, they offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multi-streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that West Health Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why West Health Systems was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call their Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best. The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future. Bunkers Feed and Supply in Paulina and Granville and BFS Lawn and Tree Service support the Remsen St. Mary's team as they head down the tournament trail. For beautiful lawns and trees, call the experts at BFS Lawn and Tree Service. Use their toll-free 800 number. Just call 1-800-728-1128 today. Turn your lawn into the talk of the town with a beautiful green, weed-free lawn by calling BFS Lawn and Tree Service in Granville today. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can contact Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1, along with 4 Digital Solutions. Keith Creighton alongside Ryan Hayek, and Remsen St. Mary's finds themselves leading 30-21. But, Coach, this kind of reminds me of the Don Bosco game. It just seems like, these Hawks players, you keep losing a player here and losing a player there. Like right now, we don't know where Austin Jensen is.
No, we don't, and we need Jensen here. A lot of guys need to step up here, which they have done so far here in the game, and we'll see if they can continue this the rest of the way through.
So it's going to be Colin Holman to kick off. So it's 30-21, and kind of a squib down the middle. It's going to be picked up at the 14, and Deegan drops about the 16. Carson Fegan.
Nice job by Colin there, squibbing it. Those are always hard to control, especially in the dome here with the carpet. So here we go, D. I mean, let's see if we can get another back-to-back stop. That would be huge.
So 30-21 here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. So probably be doing it without Austin Jensen here. I would maybe guess that the rest of the second half. And Gruber going to line up. And he's going to roll out off the play action. Throws across the field, has a man open, but good to open field tackle by Brody Short. That's going to be pick up about 8 yards out to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, good coverage. Stopping the play. Do we got a...
Well, they put it out to 23. Steichen comes off the field. Holman will come on.
I don't know if they... what that was about.
I guess I didn't
all
see.
Equipment, maybe?
Yeah, maybe something with his helmet? Or...
pad?
All right, so second down and about 2 to go here. 3 to go. Gruber, a little quick hit out to Fegan on the right side. And tell you what, getting the shoulder was Alex Schrader. If he doesn't get that much contact on number 10, Carson Fegan, that could have been a much bigger game.
And it's 2 play out. He's only playing with one arm. I mean, he's got that elbow issue still, but fighting through it here, and so not able to wrap up like normally he does, but good enough to get him down.
Got a lot of padding on that right elbow. Here's first and 10. Here's a quick hit over the middle, and Schrader, kind of tackled him as good as he could have. Another gain of about 7 yards. And who was it on the? It was Ryan Willman. Steichen going to come back in for Holman.
Looks like he's got the shoulder pads figured out, and Hawks can just weather the rest of the third quarter here, keep them out of the end zone.
2:38 to go here, 30-21. Remsen St. Mary's leads. We're in the third quarter. Gruber, I formation. Simpson, the deep back, and this will be a pitch out to the right side. And Schrader pretty much tried to tackle him with one arm, and Simpson's still on his feet. He spins. He is gone.
Man, that was a huge play.
Like you said, Alex Schrader can't really wrap up, and it showed on that play. Had good contact. Thought maybe he stepped out of bounds on that far side. Charlie Simpson, that was good for, 45 yards?
Yeah, he had to be really close to that out of bounds, and
cut back on the field.
Couple missed tackles.
Fish had a hand on him.
Dang it, that was huge.
Easton Valley sticking with what they know. They're going to go for the extra point. 30-27 here in favor of Remsen St. Mary's. 2:20 to go, third quarter. And it's Ethan Farrell, the senior, for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 30-28, back in just a couple moments. You're tuned in to Class Kids, KCHE, and Ford Digital Solutions.
Frericks Repair in Remsen is here for you when it comes to automotive needs and small engine repair. Having car trouble? They can help. They work on most makes and models and offer the professional service you need. Your vehicle's in good hands. When you need help, just call Frericks Repair in Remsen. They're here for you.
Total Motors, where our people make the difference.
High school education is more than just hitting the books, more than just sports, and more than just the teachers. It's all of it. A total of all of the quality programs, educators, and students working together for the future. Total Motors is proud to stand behind you on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Best of luck to all of our area schools. From all of us at Total Motors, located in both Orange City and Lamar's, and online at TotalMotors.com.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 Ford Digital Solutions. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks lead 30-28, 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. And you look at the sidelines of Remsen St. Mary's, and they've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kids that are actually suited up, I think, on the sideline that could sub in. Whereas Easton Valley, you see all these guys standing over there. They've got a whole other team on the other side.
Yeah, that's what makes us so good. I mean, we're ready for the challenge.
And here's the kickoff. And Fish will get this one at the 2-yard line. He's out across the 10, 15, now 20, still on his feet. He spins out to about the 32. Well, they're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. Nice return there by Fish. A little spark to get this offense going.
Yeah, another good field position for the Hawks. Now we just need to see what we can do offensively. I imagine go back to 8 and try to get the receivers in space. But I'd like to see him go to a 4-man line and get away from Eastern Valley's blitz.
Eastern Valley showing blitz here. 2 receivers left, 2 right for Ortman. Linebacker going to blitz, and Ortman pushes forward maybe a yard or 2. What about Isaiah Garrett's? I don't think Isaiah Garrett's 5'11", 180. He's probably doesn't get a whole lot of practice as a lineman, I would guess. But
but this week was all hands on deck. So, it's next man up kind of time in the Hawk season where it's just young.
You're right. Big time to earn those minutes. 2nd down and 7 to go here for the Hawks. Here's Ortman rolling out to the right, throws down the field for Willman. Oh, just over his head. A little miscommunication there. But, to Kale's defense, he was on a pretty good run from a couple of Easton Valley Riverhawk defenders.
Yeah, he's running away from pressure and not able to set his feet. Like I said, once he sets his feet, it's pretty much money. But if he can't set his feet, it's a little hard to get that connection to Willman.
3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Hawks. Ball at the 33-yard line. They need to get right to midfield at the 40 for a 1st down. Going to have Fish in the backfield with Ortman. Got Brody Shore get the tight end spot. 2 receivers left, 2 seconds on the play clock. They snap it to Kale. Gets rid of 1 defender. Pump fakes. Now a little flip to Shore and just shy of midfield. Coach, what do you do here? They're about a yard short of the 1st down.
I think you got to go for it here. I mean,
I think you do too.
I think I'd rather have the ball in our hands than their hands right now. And Jensen's our punter, so we don't have the punter right now. So try to draw them off sides. Try to get a free 1st down here.
They've done that a lot this year. They go with that hard count. 13 seconds to go on the play clock. 1:05 to go 3rd quarter. And here is Ortman. Fish goes in motion. And he's stuffed. Lost 2 yards. It's going to be a turnover on downs. So big turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was huge.
Shout out to Norm Plendle listening in.
Dang it.
1st and 10 here for Easton Valley, so
that would have been huge because then we could have taken that probably for the rest of the quarter. And now these Hawks, I mean, they're gotta somehow get a turnover here, somehow get a stop and get the ball right back.
1st down and 10 here for Eastern Valley. Ball at the 37-yard line. Here's a handoff to Fegan. He gets around the edge. Shore drops him, but that's going to be a gain of 12 yards down to the 25, 26-yard line.
Yeah, the Hawks just seem a little tired right now, as they should be. I mean, not getting the breaks like they used to earlier in the season. They had more depth than they do now, so it's we're kind of in the danger zone right now in this game.
Definitely right. 30-28 in favor of St. Mary's, but Easton Valley has 1st and 10, ball at the 26-yard line. 29 seconds to go here in just the 3rd quarter. And then back waiting for the snap is Groover. Sends Fegan out of the backfield. Groover drops back to pass. Looks right, looks left, goes back across the middle of the field. Fegan is going to be tripped up, but he's going to pick up about 12 yards after being tackled by Ryan Willman. Down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. That might take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, just too much time for the quarterback like him. Sit there all day in the pocket. I know Kale probably wishes he had that much time. So
it'd be nice. So, yeah, we're going to end the 3rd quarter. St. Mary's leads 30-28. Back in 2 minutes here. Class Kids KCHE for Digital Solutions.
Well, Wellness. Let Orange City Area Health System help you unpack this big and important part of life.
Wellness encompasses all of the things that'll help keep you healthy today and for the long haul. It's preventative and active care to keep you on track both physically and mentally.
Orange City Area Health System encourages you to get up to date with important screenings like mammograms, colonoscopies, skin cancer and vascular screenings, blood pressure, and blood sugar checks.
For the overall wellness of your mind and body, trust Orange City Area Health System.
Fine food and fine dining combined when you dine at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant in Remsen. The Golden Pheasant has been serving the area for many years and is an area favorite when it comes to eating out. Their unique menu offers a variety of selections to please even the most discriminate taste. Relax and enjoy your dining experience tonight at the Golden Pheasant Restaurant, Highway 3 East in Remsen.
I'm Dr. Chris Vandeloon, and I'm excited to announce that I'll be offering new skin rejuvenation treatments that help soften fine lines, wrinkles, and treatment of several other things to include migraine headaches, TMJ syndrome, hyperhidrosis, and many more. I also offer derm filler for those that are traveling outside the local area for filler treatment of lips, cheeks, and deep facial lines caused from aging. If you would like a free consultation with me, please call Sioux Valley Family Health at 225-9003, and I'll be happy to help you achieve your goals.
Buying or selling? They have you covered at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company in Remsen with the Iowa Auction Group. Commercial, residential, agricultural, business, liquidation, estates, and more. They've been helping people with auctions for many years. And if you're looking to buy or sell land or real estate, they offer the services you want at Klein Real Estate and Auction Company with the Iowa Auction Group in Remsen.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.1 alongside Forward Digital Solutions. We got 12 minutes left to go in this game. Remsen St. Mary's clinging on to a 2-point lead, 30-28. It seems like every play there's another Hawk player that just keeps getting beat up, dinged up, but it's next man up.
Next man up for these young Hawks and earning their stripes here in their career. And wish it was the first game and not the last or semifinals, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure if you ask these young kids, they're not fazed. You know, they're ready to be out there and they're going to give their best shot, and we'll see what happens. We got 12 minutes.
First and 10 from the 14 for the Riverhawks. And here's a pitch out to Fegan. He'll be tripped up down to about the 11. I think that was a Fish in on the tackle there. Hunter Pick out there as well. Hunter's played a good game. And who's down now? Caden Groper. Man, you hate to see this. Something to do with that left leg he had it worked on earlier.
And hopefully maybe a little cramp or... but yeah, now we got two freshman D linemen and Hunter Pick. So
a sophomore. So here's Easton Valley, second down and 8. Ball at the 11-yard line. And they'll pitch this out to Fegan. He's going to cut the field. He's got positive yardage. He's going to walk in for a touchdown on the cutback. He's going to make it 34-30. 11:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Would you go for two here, Coach? One doesn't do you much.
No, they're just going to keep probably doing their extra point.
Well,
so
yeah. Going to kick the extra point here is Ethan Farrell, the senior, 5'9", 120. It's 34-30, 11:23 to go.
I mean, I personally would go for two.
Snap is down, hold, kick is up. Kind of line drive, but it's good. So it is 35-30 in favor of Easton Valley. We'll be back here in a minute. Class Kids, KCHE, Forward Digital Solutions.
American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's is here for you and your banking needs. And with your needs in mind, American Bank's deposit, loan, and investment banking services continue to offer flexible products at competitive prices to meet your financial needs. That's American Bank in Remsen and Lamar's, member FDIC and an equal housing lender. In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Smith Insurance Services of Marcus and Remsen at 1-800-657-5878.
Class Kids KCHE 92.14 Digital Solutions. It is 35-30 here in favor of Easton Valley. It's been a pretty good back and forth game, but you can kind of feel the momentum going towards Easton Valley here a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, the Hawks need an answer here, much needed, because they are running on thin ice right now.
It's kind of like you're driving down the interstate and your gas tank says you got about 40 miles till you're empty, and it says, gas in 60 miles.
Yeah.
Here's Fish, gets it at the 6, out to the 10, 15. That's as far as they'll get, so they'll bring it out to about the 17. First down and 10 for the Hawks. Ball at they're going to mark it right at the 17. Good job by Fish of bringing that out. So Cale Ortman, King Groper back out there. You see Isaiah Garretts and Hunter Pick also on the line. Brody Short, Keaton Harpinaugh. Fish, where's Willman? Is he out there? Yeah, he's on the left end. Cale Ortman. See if the Hawks have a little magic left here. They find themselves down by 5 points with 11-18 to go in the fourth. Cale will swing past the Fish and off his fingertips. And tell you what, right there, Carson Fegan, he would have looked up.
Yeah, that could have been real bad in a hurry there. Luckily, it didn't fall right into their River Hawks hands, because it was real close to.
If he would have just had his hands on it, he would have walked into the end zone.
Another second and long here for the Hawks.
Cale Ortman, 2 receivers right, 1 man in the backfield. Is Fish. Here's Ortman. Keeper. And took a couple steps and kind of let up a little bit.
Yeah, made the first guy miss, and just nowhere to go. Your offensive line just is not winning those matchups, and like I said, let's get out and pass the ball to Willman and Brody. Let's get 2-man routes here and
get these guys moving downfield. 35-30 in favor of Easton Valley. Big third down and 9 here for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, deep in their own territory. Ortman trips bunch to the left side. Little pressure. Cale throws over the middle. Willman has it. He is gone, folks. That's going to be a Remsen St. Mary's touchdown. No flags on the play. That was from the 14 or
late flag
20.
Here.
Yeah, late flag. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 2-yard touchdown pass. I think the touchdown's going to stand.
58-yard touchdown pass.
Sideline violation on St. Mary's.
Yeah, we'll take that.
They probably ran out of the box a little bit. They were probably excited about that touchdown. So 36-35. That's in St. Mary's.
That was a huge answer.
Third down and 8. You're a big fan of that play, aren't you? Taking a shot down the field.
Yeah, and I just wish it wasn't second and long, And
but third.
But but they brought in an extra guy to protect Cale, and Cale had time to throw to his receiver. So I'm in favor of those kind of routes. Keep doing them.
Big 2-point conversion. Cale going to keep this one. Pump fakes. Little underhand toss, trying to do anything he can to get it back.
That was a nice job by Cale. He did all he could. I mean, nothing hurt there if he gets an interception, because he can't do anything with it.
Hawks lead 36-35. Back in a minute. KCHE for Digital Solutions.
Need fuel? J&W Fuel Company of Remsen and Marcus is ready to help you with your fuel oil needs. Commercial or agricultural, give them a call at 786-2339. J&W Fuel Company supports our area youth as they strive to achieve their goals in the many activities they pursue. Good luck, team, from J&W Fuel Company in Remsen and Marcus.
The Remsen St. Mary School would like to take this time to say congratulations to the Hawks. Your success comes because of all the hard work and dedication you put in on and off the field. You know what it takes to be a Hawk, and we're proud of our Hawks for flying high. Thank you for carrying on the tradition and success. Make the Remsen St. Mary's community proud. Good luck, Hawks. From the Remsen St. Mary's School, we are proud.
Class Kids KCHE 92.1 FM along with 4 Digital Solutions. 36-35, the Hawks back up on top by 1 here. Coach, I have a feeling, it's who's going to come up with a big defensive stop in this game?
Yeah, who's going to turn the ball over? Who's going to get a big stop? And that might be the difference here in the last 10-25. And, go back to that extra point compared to 2-point conversion. Now the Hawks are up 1. If they would have went for 2 and got it, it'd be a tie ball game.
Holman will kick this one down the middle of the field. He picked up at the 11. Fegan still on his feet, and he'll be tackled by Holman about the 35, 36-yard line. Big thanks to Holzhauer Motors in Cherokee. Stop in and see those guys on the east side for GM, and on the east side is Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The west side is GM. They also have a body shop on the west side, Holzhauer Motors. Yeah, just head north in Cherokee. You'll find Holzhauer Motors. They'll find you what you need.
They'll get you hooked up.
All right, so 1st and 10 here for the Riverhawks. It is Connor Gruber. They get the snap here. Simpson up the middle. Nice tackle by Caden Groper. Fish was there with some contact as well. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 8 to go here. 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. It's 36-35.
It's just going to go all the way down to 0-0-0, isn't it, Keith? It's just we need that one turnover. We need that one turnover to get up by maybe a 9 points somehow.
And here is Simpson up the middle. Another couple yards, but that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball right at the 40.
I got to give credit to the Easton Valley coaching staff. I kind of going into the game, I was hoping they were going to be pass heavy, but they haven't. They've been taking advantage of us being down without linemen and sticking to the running game, and that's not kind of been their style, even though they can. But they'd rather pass the ball than run the ball, but they're sticking to the running game and taking advantage of our younger guys at the D-line position.
There's Gruber, pitch out to Simpson, and he's going to be very close to a 1st down. I think he got it right at the 35.
Yep, right at the 1st down marker.
Good job by the Hawks. That's about as well defended you can have that play.
Yeah. Oh, here's that tempo that caught the Hawks early in the first half here.
See if we get Steichen through that line.
We need a big play somewhere.
All right, here's Gruber dropping back. Throws the outside. He'll have to beat Willman one-on-one, and Willman will wrap him up. It's going to be a gain of about 9 or 10, depending where they mark this. Aiden Farrell, a senior.
A nice open field tackle by Willman. One-on-one in space, that's hard to do at any level, and he's able to make that tackle. So the River Hawks marching right back down, trying to answer.
Ball at the 24-yard line. Now they're taking a little more time. 8:24 and counting. Both teams do have 3 timeouts left. This is kind of where coaches start playing chess instead of checkers.
Yeah, this is clutch time.
I formation, Simpson the deep back, Gruber under center. He'll pitch it out. Actually, that's Fegan. Right around the left end. Good
there
open.
Go.
Nice tackle. Caden Groper. And actually, that was Cale Ortman.
And
Cale Ortman back.
That was huge. That's one of the very... we haven't done that a lot. We haven't got them in 2nd and long. They've always been at 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5, and now we're getting them a little bit uncomfortable.
Braxton Knight into the lineup. Steichen will come off. Coach Osterman has to burn a timeout here off the little confusion. We'll take one as well. 36-35 back in 1 minute. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks lead, but the Riverhawks charging down the field back in a minute.
The 23rd Annual Caring Rose Week will be held November 8th through the 13th at the Broadway Marketplace in Polina. Make someone's day by surprising them with a dozen roses. Donate 2 cans of food for the hungry and get a dozen roses for only $10. Surprise your spouse or maybe a friend or co-worker with some roses, and remember you're helping to feed the hungry along the way. For more information on Caring Rose Week, contact the Broadway Marketplace in Polina.
Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Class Kids, KCHE for Digital Solutions. Keep trading alongside Ryan Hayek. Got 7:41 to go in this ball game. Easton Valley has second down and 12 balls at the 25-yard line. They say that timeout was charged to St. Mary's.
Yeah, a little late substitution, and that's what you don't need them to snap the ball with 9 guys on the defense. Yeah. So
especially after you take them down.
Right.
Gruber has Simpson in the backfield, split back in there as well. We'll play action, and getting rid of it is Gruber.
Grounding?
Yeah, there's nobody over there. Wilman's right there saying, hey, there's no receiver over here.
Whoa.
Was he out of the pocket, though? That's the question.
He was out of the pocket, but I don't know if it made it to the line of scrimmage. So that's where I was concerned, is did it make it to the line of scrimmage? And it had to be real close.
Now third down and 11 here for...
So right here, come on, Hawks, let's go. We'll see if Coach Osterman brings the pressure like he did late there in the first half, or he sits back in zone.
See what they do. Third down and 11 for the Riverhawks. Connor Gruber, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Waiting for the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Good pressure. Goes over the middle. Has that tight end again. Number 24. That's a first down to about the 11-yard line. Hayden Felke, he burned us a couple times in the first half.
Yeah, just a great throw, and we were right there with the pressure, just a second away from sacking him, a second away from interception. Just a experienced quarterback going through to his favorite receiver, and well executed by the Riverhawks. So
Felke's a good target.
Man, I thought we had him there.
First and 10 from the 11-yard line. 7:12 to go here. Fourth quarter, St. Mary's leads by 1 point. Here's Simpson, won't go down. Ortman will wrap him up and get some secondary help from Fish. Knocks him down, gain of... they gave him a good spot on that.
Yeah, they did. They got 3 yards there. I thought he was going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage. And
second
tell you what, man, and give a lot of credit to these Hawks, man. They could have quit at 21-8 and just been fighting like crazy to get this to get one more game next week.
Second down and 7. Ball at the 8-yard line. Gruber under center. Pitches this out to Simpson. It's a sweep around the edge. Won't get there. Down to the 5-yard line. So third down and 4 coming up here.
Nice job by Brody Short there on the open field tackle. He's having himself a game, where I think he's our only senior left is Brody. And so, man, he's fighting hard, hustling hard, and making some big plays.
Exactly right, yeah. Sean Cronin, the senior, didn't play here. Who else?
Wesley Gallis.
Austin Jensen out right now. Third down and 4.
All right, come on, Hawks.
5:55 to go, fourth quarter. Gruber with Simpson to his right, out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. Good pressure. Looks over the middle. Wide open. Aiden Farrell.
Just too much time in the pocket. And, it's hard to guard receivers for that long.
The pressure was there initially, but going to put the Riverhawks on top, 41-36, with 5:45 to go. Yeah, he was wide open right in the middle of the end zone. 5:45 to go. And The extra point is on the way here. Snap
Huge
it out.
block if they... Nope.
It is good. 42-36. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Remsen St. Mary's Hawks on KCHE.
A fresh cup of coffee, delicious pizza, and roasted chicken. Something icy to drink or a burger and fries. Whenever you're hungry and on the go, Mrs. B's in Remsen invites you to stop by. They are a full-service convenience store with whatever you need, from food to fuel. When you need it quick and you're on the go, or just want to stop in for a fresh cup of coffee with friends, they like helping you at Mrs. B's right on Highway 3 in Remsen.
Relief lives here.
Chronic pain is a reality for many people, and if you are one of them, it's time to do something about it. Floyd Valley Pain Services is ready to help. We'll work with you to develop a personalized strategy to manage and reduce your pain. With this patient-centered approach, we can address your individual, physical, and emotional needs. It's just one more way we're making your day-to-day better.
Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
Hi, folks. Jensen here. You know, we're celebrating our 23rd year in business in Lamar's, a.k.a. the ice cream capital of the world. And just wanted to say thanks. Representing Ford has been phenomenal. We're just so fortunate to be affiliated with such an iconic and industry-leading car company. Just felt it appropriate to, again, say thank you and extend an invitation to come in, check out the entire Ford lineup. You will not be disappointed, and you won't find a dealer more competitive. You won't find a dealer that tries harder. How can you be so sure? Because I'm Jensen. Thanks.
Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen strives to provide a comfortable home away from home, whether your needs are for long-term care or rehab to home. The staff is warm and caring, and residents enjoy living there. They also offer therapy and memory care. Trust, compassion, peace of mind. Caring is what they do best at Happy Siesta Healthcare Center in Remsen.
Last Kids, KCHE 92.14 Digital Solutions. So, see if the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks can answer the Riverhawks.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the last possession here, I think, and then who can force that big turnover on the defensive side. So, you know, we're all right. We're sitting all right.
Fish back to return this kick from Ethan Farrell. Fish going to get about the 5-yard line. See if he can get a couple blocks. He's out across the 15, and he'll be stood up 16-yard line. Just not getting that first wall of defense there from those defenders.
No, they're not. And Fish is trying to do everything he can to get us a good field position. The first half, he got those blocks and was able to get it to 30, 35, and in the second half, they've been all over him and tackle him at the 15-yard line.
All right, so 1st and 10 ball at the 16. Caden Groper in at center will snap it to Cale Ortman. Has Fish in the backfield. He'll swing out to the left side. Ortman has to run and trying to go, throws it to the sidelines. Can't throw it to Steichen.
Yeah.
He is an ineligible receiver.
Nope. Nice job by Cale. Don't force anything. Looks like they had 2 guys on Willman that time for the first time tonight. And
without Jensen, you can afford to double him
I don't know why you wouldn't. I would have done that in the first quarter. But let's see if they can get some receivers in some space here.
2nd down and 10 here for the Hawks. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Ortman drops back to pass. Rush from the edge. He's sacked inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about 8-9 yards. 3rd and 19. Do the Hawks have it in them again to convert another big 3rd down? They did it last drive.
Yeah, they just they need to go to a 5-man protection. They're not getting it done with 3 guys blocking, 4 guys blocking. They need to get to the 5-man protection. Let Brody Shorg and Willman get to work.
Let Cale, give Cale enough time to get it downfield. So 3rd down and 18 to go. The scoreboard says Ortman waiting for the snap. Drops back to pass. Rushed out. Now he's got some time. Looking down the field. Loads up. Throws it. Has Brody Shorg. That's a 1st down.
What a throw and catch.
That was a long throw. That was all the way across. Yeah.
The field. Nice job by Brody Shorg, and good job by Kale.
These Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, they're still alive. 4:40 to go here, fourth quarter. It's 42-36 in favor of Easton Valley. Ortman and that quarterback. And that's Harpenau that goes in motion. It's going to be a Kale keeper. Puts his helmet down, got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just nothing there. And Kale's got to start getting wore out. I mean, this guy's taking a beating today. Pressure in his face every time he drops back to pass. Getting hit hard up the middle. Just nowhere to go up the middle. Let's just get back to passing with Willman and Brody here. And
get a first down. Second down and 10. Hawks have had that quite a bit here. Second and long, third and long. And here's Ortman. Two receivers, one left, one right. He's got time. Oh, man. Snuck through, and he is hit hard by number 24, Hayden Felke. So now you've got third down and 17-18 to go again.
Yeah, they just the defensive linemen are just licking their chops. The O-line's getting tired. They're walking back to the line of scrimmage, and got some freshmen trying to block some juniors and seniors. Just not ending well for the Hawks. So one more long conversion.
Let's take it. Brady Coink comes in. You got Willman left and Short out right. Ortman on third down and long. Got time again, rolls out, and he's hit as he throws, but picking it up and running here is Isaiah Garrett, I believe. And would you count that as a completed pass, or?
Yeah, I would say so. And you got to, what's Coach Osterman going to do here? I think you got to punt it here. I mean, they're fourth and I think you got to give your defense a chance to get a stop here.
You got 2 timeouts left. Whatever you do, you got to decide what you're going to do quick. I think they're going to go for it. Ortman's going to line up. Maybe a pooch punt here. They're going for it. He's got no time. Ortman stays on his feet, rolls out. He's got time. Goes down the field, and Willman has it knocked out of his hands.
And Brennan Fish was wide open in the middle of the field, but with the pressure Ortman had, he just couldn't see him. That was a huge stop by Easton Valley.
42-36, 2:08 to go. So now St. Mary's, you can't allow much of anything. Yeah, great job by Kale, getting out of the pocket, rolls to the right side, and Willman down the right side, and good coverage there by Fegan.
I think if Willman wouldn't have slipped, he could have jumped up there and tried to get a pass interference, but he slipped and was able to fall, which didn't get that contact with that defensive back. So I mean, we'll see here. I mean, let's see if the defense can
strip that
make
ball
a stop here.
Get a turnover. Gruber under center, waiting for the snap, and going to hand off to Fegan up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2 yards. I think, do you burn a timeout here, or do you wait? I think you got to wait.
You got 2 timeouts, so Coach Osterman's going to wait here after this play. So
Easton Valley going to take their time. There'll probably be about minute 12 left on the clock when they take this timeout. Or Easton Valley could also let it run down and take a timeout. But they're going to line up. 9 seconds on the play clock. 1:30 to go in the ball game. 42-36, Easton Valley leads. Waiting for the snap. Gruber going to hand it off to Simpson. And he's going to fall forward. He gets about 2 yards. Third down and about 5 coming up. So I think, they call a timeout right there. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Class Kids KCHE, and Ryan Willman's down right now. He'll get up. We'll be back in a minute. KCHE 4 Digital.
Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when you're trying on clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan. With West Health Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, they offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multi-streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that West Health Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why West Health Systems was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call their Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best. The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Class Kids, KCHE 92.14 Digital Solutions. Big third down and 6 here for Easton Valley. Gruber going to drop back to pass. Throws over the middle. He's got a man wide open. That's a first down. And that will be the ball game with 1:13 to go. St. Mary's uses their last timeout. I think they can. Yeah,
that's the difference between having O-line protection and not having it. They instead of trying to run the clock out, they dropped back to pass, had all day to throw, and able to convert a wide-open receiver. And it's unfortunate. It is. I mean, these Hawks played their hearts out, and, who knows? Maybe we can get one last turnover here.
You never know. I think they can come out and just run victory formation, run 3 plays, and find themselves in the finals against Cam. But, hats off to this Remsen St. Mary's Hawks team here this last 2 weeks. They see Wesley Gallus go down, they, rally around, and they come up and take down Don Bosco last week. Tough to do that. Not very many teams go on the road and win in Gilbertville. And it got to this point, then you lose Austin Jensen in this game, and
it's unfortunate. I just wrote down all the names of, you don't want to make an excuse.
No.
But these are facts, right? These are facts. That it was a huge difference in the game. I mean, we asked several freshmen to come play in this game and step up, and bless their hearts, they did. They fought all the way to the end, but you lose a guy like Wesley Gallus, Sean Cronin, Austin Jensen. That's 3 seniors, not playing in the semifinal game. That hurts, and then you lose, Britt. Bunkers hasn't played all year. Cronin, and then Schrader. I mean, the guy was playing with one arm out there, and then you lose Ty Tritt. So it's unfortunate. But give credit to these Hawks. I mean, they battled all the way to the end, and it's unfortunate.
I think what this is going to do is, you got Steichen out there, a freshman right now, and you got Caden Groper, a sophomore. You got Hunter Pick, a sophomore. These kids, they're going to remember what it's going to be like losing at the Dome, and they're not going to want to feel that again. I am more than confident that this Remsen St. Mary's team next year is going to come back bigger, faster, stronger, deeper, and be more successful. Not that this team wasn't successful, but the future looks bright in Remsen St. Mary's.
Well, I'm going to reserve my seat here for next year. We're going to be right here, same time, Keith.
I agree.
These Hawks are going to be back. They're going to be back.
We'll take a minute timeout. We'll be back here with the Golden Pheasant postgame coming up 1 minute away here on KCHE.
Bunkers Feed and Supply in Paulina and Granville and BFS Lawn and Tree Service support the Remsen St. Mary's team as they head down the tournament trail. For beautiful lawns and trees, call the experts at BFS Lawn and Tree Service. Use their toll-free 800 number. Just call 1-800-728-1128 today. Turn your lawn into the talk of the town with a beautiful green, weed-free lawn by calling BFS Lawn and Tree Service in Granville today. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can contact Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. That's Fish Funeral Home and Monument in Remsen.
Classic Kids, KCHE 92.1 alongside Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome to the Golden Pheasant post-game show. Final score 42-36. Easton Valley comes out on top. Taking a look at stats here for Easton Valley, Gruber was 20 of 23 passing the ball, had all day, 266 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rushing the ball, Charlie Simpson, 142 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Carson Fegan, he had 44 yards on the ground with 1 touchdown. Receiving the footballs there, Carson Fegan had 155 yards, 1 touchdown. Hayden Felke, 6 receptions for 75 yards. Aiden Farrell, 4 receptions, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. And Aiden Gruber, 1 reception, 5 yards, and 1 touchdown. For the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, Cale Ortman was 15 of 31, 327 yards, 4 touchdowns. Rushing the ball, 26 attempts for Cale Ortman, 29 yards, 1 touchdown. Brendan Fish, 4 attempts, 21 yards, Isaiah Garrett, they count that as a fumble recovery as he had 8 yards on the ground. Receptions, Ryan Willman, 5 receptions, 196 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brody Short, 4 receptions, 55 yards. Austin Jensen, 4 for 38, and Brendan Fish 2 for 38. You feel for these seniors that weren't on the field in their football season and careers done.
Yeah, I'm heartbroken for Wesley Gauss, heartbroken for Sean Cronin, heartbroken for Jensen, and heartbroken for Brody Short. The rest of the guys, they gave their heart out. It's hard enough to try to come back and repeat.
Yep.
And what they were up against all year with injuries, you lost all that production from last year, and these kids were, 5 minutes away from returning to the championship game. So a lot of credit to Coach Osterman and his staff and these Hawks. If anything, like you said, Keith, this will fuel them for next year, and I'm already going to put my name on this chair, and we'll be back here next year, Keith.
Definitely agree. So thanks again here for the Golden Pheasant. We're still going to do a Meet the Team coming up Tuesday night in Remsen, as we'll host the team there and feed these guys a good meal. Proud of these Hawks here from Remsen St. Mary's as their season comes to a close. So thanks for tuning into the Golden Pheasant post-game show. We gave you kind of all the stats. 42-36 is the final. So next Thursday it's going to be Easton Valley taking on Cam. It's going to be a good game in that championship game. Also a big thanks to Holzhauer Motors of Cherokee. Stop in and see the fine folks at Holzhauer's on the north side of Cherokee. They've got the Chrysler and Dodge on the east side. On the west side, they've got the GM. So stop in and see the fine folks, Holzhauer Motors here in Cherokee. Well, Coach, it was fun calling a few games.
Yeah, it's been fun, Keith. I wish we had one more week in us, but that's the way it goes, man. And so we'll see again. I'm sure you're not done calling Hawks, and
nope.
If I know anything about this team, I imagine they got a date with the Pinnacle Arena here coming up. So
you're exactly right. So Hawk season ends thanks to Coach Ryan Hayek, Holzhauer Motors, also all of our other sponsors from Remsen St. Mary's, the Golden Pheasant. Thanks to Adam Morris helping out with Remsen St. Mary's Hawks all season long. Thanks for tuning in. We'll send it back to the station for KCHE Sports. It's Keith Crane. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.